Hello everybody and welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming Studio with me, the Chieftain. To my right I have the Oracle.
Hello.
Lovely, thank you. And to my left I have the Duke.
Hello.
They're both speaking for me.
Rare, yeah, we speak. You're the one that doesn't speak.
I just don't. I've started to open myself.
Now and again.
And you join us today for another episode in our deep dive series from the old Warhammer, the old world. And today we're looking at an army that is very close to my heart.
Your namesake.
It is one of my namesakes, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the Warriors Chaos Chieftains as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably one of my favourite armies in fantasy.
Yeah.
Especially in 8th edition. In Old World, I've not used them. I've used them a bit in Old World, but he's the Beastmen Brayherds.
Indeed, I'm not doing the goat.
The goat boys.
I'm doing the bleep.
Do it at least moo for the Minotaur.
Thank
you. There you go. Thank you, everyone.
But we are looking at the best men. Because, weirdly enough, they have jumped in power scale.
They do
so
seem to be doing very good.
They're top tier.
They're top tier these days. Well, we're going to find out why as we go through this. But we are going to start off, as I always do, with the Grand Army Composition list. And as always, 50% of your army's points value may be spent on 0 to 1 Beastlord, Great Brave Shaman, or Doomball per 1,000 points. And you can take as many Wargors, Brave Shamans, Gorballs, and Centigore Chieftains.
They're quite limited on their Lord level characters.
Basically, you look at level 4 and a combat character. Or 2 level 4s or 2 combat characters.
Yeah, at 2k, yeah.
Yeah, 2k at least. It is very restrictive. I've always found, if I build a list, I'm like, I'd want both Beastlord, Doomball, and Great Brave Shaman, all 3.
Oh, okay.
Or something of that sort of nature. Or 2 Beastlords and a Great Brave Shaman.
Okay, not tempted by double level 4?
I've recently started thinking about that, when people start thinking about
I don't think it's worth it.
Or double level 4s? Volatiles, mate.
Yeah.
Volatiles.
But, yeah, I think you can only have one with a Hack Tree Fetish.
You can only have one with a Hack Tree Fetish.
And you could always take the level 2 wizards, or 1s, and just give them Volatile.
Yeah,
easier to dispel, obviously.
A lot easier to dispel, to be honest. But yeah, the double level 4, you may be able to take, because they can take some good laws of magic we'll go through. And obviously what the Volatiles and Hack Tree Fetishes we'll go through later on today. But yeah, I just feel a bit restricted in what's available for myself. But we move on, and you, obviously all your hero choices are unrestricted. At core, you have to take a unit of Goreherd, and you may take as many Ungorherds, Chaos Warhounds, Razor Goreherds. They are core now, baby. They are in core, and Suscore Chariots. And in addition, if your general is a Beastlord or Wargor, 0 to 1 Bestigor Herds may be taken a core choice.
Very nice.
Or if your general is a Doomball or Gorball, 0 to 1 Minotaur Herds may be taken a core choice.
Also very nice.
Very good, and I think they're like an army that does the most of this sort of thing. I don't think any other armies
sort of moving stuff in slots. Vampires weirdly has quite a bit of it. Vampire counts, but yeah, there's not much else.
And to be able to take especially a unit of Minotaurs in core. Unit of Minotaurs. Bestigor, I was happy when I first saw them, and I was playing a few, and I'm like,
I think they're okay.
They're okay.
Yeah, I think
they just suffer a bit with great infantry.
Yeah, you can always use the hammer, don't they?
Yes. I don't know if they come with it.
Yeah, they do.
It's special then. So up 50% of your army's points value may be spent on Bestigor Herds, Harpies, Minotaur Herds, Centigore Herds, Dragon Ogres, Razor Chariots, and Cockatrices. They are new additions to the army.
Yeah.
Chaos Ogres, which are in the Warriors of Chaos army list.
So we won't be going over those today?
We may have a brief look over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if your general is a Great Brave Shaman or a regular Brave Shaman, 0 to 1 Jabber Slice or Cygors may be taken a special choice. And if your general is a Doomball or a Gorball, 0 to 1 Gorgons may be taken a special choice as well. A lot more movements again there.
Yeah.
Gorgons are top tier. The ability to have 3 in an army is very good.
Especially seeing as you take a Doomball as your general, you also get a unit of Minotaurs in core, a Gorgon in special, and then 2 Gorgons in rare. Yeah. Baby! And in your rare choice, you have Dragon Ogre Shagos, Jabber Slice, Cygors, Gorgons, and Chaos Giants. And you may also take Chaos Trolls or Chaos Spawn from the Warriors Chaos Army list. Very standard, no movements there at all. Mercenaries, you may take up 20% points as mercenaries, and allies, 25% of your army's points may take on allies. Any Beastmen Brayherds Army of Infamy, we haven't seen any yet. And you may take an uneasy alliance with Orcs and Goblins. You may take some Warriors of Chaos allies, or some suspicious Tomb Kings of Khemri allies.
Yeah.
It's got quite a nice little mix there.
Yeah.
And your Battle Standard Bearer, a single Wargor may be upgraded to be a Battle Standard Bearer.
No Gorball.
A big drop from you can't have a Gorball BSB.
Yeah, disappointed.
Which is a big. You can't then take a full Minotaur Herd.
I mean, you can. You just. You can't. You have to take Gore, but you just don't have a BSB.
Yeah. It's not.
I wonder if that's No, because vampires have it. I was going to say, I wonder if that's a sort of only one character in an army could ever be the BSB. Because I can't think of any army, apart from vampires, weirdly, where there are two options for who can be your
Death
backstabber.
and a Master be a BSB in Dark Elves?
I don't think...
Masters and Death Axe,
Slans
and...
Scarvets.
Slans and Scarvets.
The Masters Death Axe still the opposite BSB?
I don't think Death Axe can.
I don't think they got rid of that.
I think it's
sorry, in Old World. Sorry,
yeah.
I was thinking of 8.
No.
In Old World, definitely is. No, I don't think the Slan can be a BSB anymore.
I feel like he can.
I think he can.
Because we had it on the channel before, your Slam was his BSB.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But yeah, there's not many.
There's not many that do take mobile options, do it?
No.
Anyway, that's Grand Army. Pretty standard. There's a good few movements going from there.
Yeah, I think that's what's quite good about it. You are quite restricted on your characters, but you do, depending on how you sort of take those characters, you do get stuff moved around in other slots.
And I do feel like you can build a lot of lists as well with those movements, depending on how well you want to
Yeah, they can look very different, for sure.
Anyway, that's Grand Army. We're going to go into special rules now, and the Beastmen do have a fair amount. And a lot of these, they are based on the fact you get one rule off and you get another rule that tags along with it.
Right, yeah.
Because a lot of these based on whether you pass a Primal Fury roll.
Yes. Yeah, that is true.
I'll do a Primal Fury first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to start with Primal Fury because this is the base one that pretty much everyone has. And a lot of things in the army that didn't have it in 8th edition now have it in Old World, which is very nice. So Primal Fury, when its unit of combat is chosen during step 1.1 of any choose and fights command subphase, you must take a leadership test. If it's passed, the unit becomes subject to Primal Fury until the end of the combat phase. A unit subject to Primal Fury may reroll any rolls to hit of a natural 1. It's not what it used to be.
No, which was just hatred.
It was just hatred.
Phenomenal.
Which was very, very good. But still, rerolls hits of 1.
Still good.
He's still good.
Yeah, still good.
He's still very good. And then a lot of these rules tie into whether you passed your Primal Fury.
Yeah, you sort of certain units that have these rules get an additional bonus.
So, first rule we have Blood Greed. Whilst frenzied, this model has a +2 modifier to its attacks characteristic, rather than the +1. However, such is this model's desperate need to feed upon flesh that it rolls only a single d6 when making a pursuit roll rather than the usual 2d6. So that is your Minotaurs, your Gorgons and everything.
Yeah.
So Gorgons start as frenzied.
Yep.
Minotaurs have to get frenzied to get the Blood
Which
Greed.
is by winning a combat?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's anymore. I'm not entirely. I can't remember the top of my head.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Blood Rage. If when testing to see it becomes subject to Primal Fury, this unit passes each test with any roll a natural double, not just double 1. It will become frenzied. A unit special may become frenzied in this way, even if you lost a frenzy earlier in the game. So then that ties in with your Primal Fury and then your Blood Greed if you have that as well. So you get frenzy, then you get +2 to the frenzy.
So Blood Rage, is that perpetual frenzy?
Yes.
If you become Blood and Rage, you are frenzied for the rest of the game until you lose.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that.
I don't like the idea that you have to get Blood Rage first to get the frenzy, or
no. I thought it would be just for that turn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No. Borgors. So, impact hits caused by a model with a special rule have an arm-piercing characteristic of -1, and that is your Minotaurs.
That's nice.
Yep, so all your Minotaurs have at least an impact hit of 1.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So they're all -1. In Saucer Weapons, a copy and paste job from Warriors of Chaos. A hand weapon carried by a model with a special rule has magical attacks and an arm-piercing characteristic of -1.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think the only things that have this are your characters.
The best score don't have it, actually.
No, I don't think the best score do have it.
Yeah, that's a shame. We will find out.
Yeah, we will find out. Drunken.
Basically,
This is your Senegors. During the start of turn subphase of each of your turns, roll on the Drunken table for each unit with special rule that is not currently frenzied, that is not engaged in combat, and that is not fleeing. You roll a d6 and you get a result from the table. On a 1, they're unsteady. The unit becomes somewhat unsteady until its next start of turn subphase. The unit is subject to the random movement special rule, and its movement characteristic becomes d6 +2.
Not terrible.
Okay. 2-5 is sobering up. The alcohol has no discernible effects upon a unit. And then 6 is belligerent drunks. The unit has turned quite belligerent until the next start of turn subphase. The unit is subject to the frenzy special rule. A unit special rule may become frenzied in this way, even if it's lost frenzy earlier in the game. Okay, it's not bad. Not as many results as it was at last 8th.
No, and that does at least specify it's only until their next start of turn subphase they're frenzied. Rather than just they get frenzied and then do it for the rest of the game.
I do like the fact that you do it every turn, so you can start sobering up, get belligerently drunk, then start sobering up again and become unsteady. This is the tumultuous life of an alcoholic. Foe Render. While subject to Primal Fury, a hand weapon carried by a model with this special rule has an arm-piercing characteristic of -2.
Really good.
Very good.
That counts for the peak, isn't it?
Yeah, Razor will have this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will give him like -3 on charge.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we did it in the trial by combat.
Yeah, the pig has
there
-3.
was some question before because
It's a counts as a hand
because,
weapon.
yeah, it counts as hand weapon
Yeah.
rather
Than
than
hand
on these
weapon.
things. But on the Razor Gore chariot specifically, it says Razor Gore. It
Tusk.
says foe
Yeah.
render, Razor Gore
Gore
only,
only.
so it must apply to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very good on some of the units out there.
Gaze of the gods!
Besiege!
So again, this is another copy and paste job from Warriors of Chaos.
Yes.
Yeah, literally,
During the
yeah.
command subphase of their turn, a character special rule may choose to roll on the Gaze of the Gods table. On a 1, they become stupid. If they already have stupid, they're -1 leadership. On a 2, they gain +1 modifier to initiative until the next command phase, or start of turn subphase. On a 3, they get +1 toughness until the next start of turn subphase. On a 4, they get +1 weapon skill for the rest of the game. On a 5, they get +1 attack for the rest of the game. On a 6, they get +1 strength and leadership for the rest of the game.
Very nice.
All of these are very nice.
Well, apart from stupidity.
Apart from stupid, maybe, yeah. And then we have Mark Chaos Undivided. So all Beastmen, pretty much all of them, now have Mark Chaos Undivided,
So annoying.
which is very nice.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Why not, John?
Because it doesn't.
Why not?
They don't need it.
It's better than them having like Mark of Khorne or Sinesh or Nurgle.
It's just done.
Mark Chaos Undivided, though, is a reroll of any failed, feared, panic, or terror test.
Yeah,
Really
very nice.
good.
It is very good as well.
Really good.
Primal Fury already done. Razor Tusks, during its turn in which it charged the armor-piercing characteristic of a Tuskor or Razor Gore's tusk, hand weapon, is improved by 1. So, really, you want your Razor Gores and your Tuskor Chariots to be charging.
Well, yes.
They don't want to be charged, they want to be charging.
That's
Of
you could
course.
say that for any charity.
Well, you can say it for anything in the game.
Well, I could also, but it's also mainly for the Razor Gore herd as well, because sometimes they have the attacks,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry
yeah.
about that. Although I say that. And then you've got the Quickening Storm. A model with a special roll is a 5 wall save against any wounds suffered that were caused by magic missiles or magic vortex spells. In addition, if a model with a special roll or the unit it belongs to suffers 1 or more hits from Storm Call, see page 104, it becomes quickened. A quickened model is +1 modified to both initiative and attacks characteristic until your next start of turn subphase.
Really nice.
So that is for your Dragon Ogres.
Yeah, and your
And
shadows.
So, yeah, a lot of these rules they do time with each other.
Just quickly, what is it that says on it if you pass a Primal Fury in a double one, you become
You
friendly?
don't.
No,
You have to have blood. You have to have blood rage.
blood
So,
rage
yeah.
to have that.
So yeah,
Right,
when
right.
James said to me, "Oh, that means you've now got frenzy," when
Yeah.
I passed the Primal Fury on my
He
Razor
got
Gore
that.
chariot, I in fact did not.
Yeah.
have
Do the
frenzy.
Razor Gores not have
Yeah.
blood rage?
I don't think they
Because
do.
Gore do.
Do they? That's
Yeah.
The Gore might, but I don't think the Razor Gore does.
They don't.
It's too many pages. They
Might.
do.
They don't.
They don't. Okay.
No.
Nothing gets it on
Yeah.
that chariot.
So,
actually.
so once again,
So,
the Lore Master was just wrong.
Yeah,
I
Gore,
mean,
Gore has
we've
blood
had
rage.
we've had the book open as well, and I seen you say, "Oh, you're frenzied now." It's like, great, cheers, mate. Finesse.
He does this with Empire all the time.
Makes
Yeah.
me sick.
But no, I think that's a hang up from 8th edition.
Yeah.
If you pass your Primal Fury on double 1, you get frenzy.
Yeah.
But now it's just any double.
It's just any double if you
Yeah.
have.
If
blood
you have the special
rule.
rule, yeah, blood
Yeah.
rage.
But they special rules,
Blood
we'll go, and they all tie into what the units do themselves.
Yeah.
On
So,
characters.
Characters then. Shall
Mhm.
we start with some Chieftains?
Indeed.
Quite.
Shall I start with them?
Yeah, they
right.
are your namesake.
They are my namesake. So Beast Lords and Wargors are your Chieftains there. Movement 5, the Beast Lord is called 6.
So good.
Yeah.
So, 115 points each. I'm sorry, please finish.
Movement 5, weapon skill 6, physical 3, strength and toughness 5, 3 wounds, initiative 5, 4 attacks, leadership 8, and 115 points. The Wargore is movement 5, weapon skill 5, physical 3, strength 4 in this time, toughness 5 still though, 2 wounds, initiative 4, 3 attacks, leadership 7.
Shevin.
Sean Connery's up in here. The rest is stuff.
55 points.
So he's 10 points more than a captain of the Empire
Yes, baby.
for
1 more point of strength.
one more point of strength.
No, same point of strength.
Same point, one more point of toughness.
1 more attack.
1 more attack.
Plus
one-
one initiative.
And 1 less leadership.
1 less leadership.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Oh, Beast Lords are outrageous. They're
The
so
Beast
good.
Lords are-
The Beast,
They
the Beast.
so good. Even
Yeah.
Wargores aren't bad though. Weapon
No.
skill 5 for 55 points.
Yeah.
Like,
they-
really good.
They may take an additional weapon or a great weapon for 3 or 4 points respectively. They may take one of the following: light armor or heavy armor, because they are just in their pants.
Yeah, they have no say.
They have no say to begin with. Light armor 2 points, heavy armor 4 points, so 4 points with high heavy armor. May take a shield for 2 points. May take chaos mutations for 50 points. 0 to 1 per 1,000 can have ambushes,
Odd, but
or but a lot of your units can have ambush.
Yeah.
Almost every unit in your army can have ambushes.
Now we get onto the big stuff.
Or they may be mounted on a Tuskor chariot or a Razor chariot.
Or Beastlord or a Razor chariot.
Serious.
They are good. We'll go through those in a second when we get to them later on down the line. But when they combine the two profiles together, it is something else. And a Beastlord may take 100 points of magic items, and a Wargor may take 50 points of magic items. Special rules wise, they have Blood Rage, Brayhorn for the general only. It's not for Beastlord or Wargor specifically, it's the general.
Just for general.
Foe Render, Gaze of the Gods, Markcast Undivided, Primal Fury, and Warband. My bad, they don't have in-source weapons.
No.
I don't actually know what happens.
Dragon Ogres.
Oh yeah.
Do they have it?
Dragon
Okay, Dragon
Chaos Ogres maybe as well.
Maybe. So, for the rules wise, they have Primal Fury, so the real ones to hit. If they pass that, they then get ±2 AP
from Foe Render.
From Foe Render, and if they pass on a double, they get Frenzy.
Yes,
very good.
Well, they also have Warband. Almost everything in the army has Warband, which is...
So that Leadership 8 just means nothing, because they basically, as long as they've got like 2 ranks...
If they're on a chariot, it does mean something.
Yeah, it makes a difference on a chariot.
But what it does come down to is the fact you get to reroll your charges.
Yes.
That's the big one for me, reroll charges.
It's just so good. So good, man.
So I'm assuming, do they... I'll come to this later on, I'm going to ask this question now. Do you keep Warband if you're on a chariot?
You keep all your special rules.
Lovely, so the chariot's got reroll charges.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Sick, mate.
Why would you use it?
I don't know, I just didn't know if you lost it for whatever reason. And then the Brayhorn is a command ability. From the beginning of round 2 onwards, if your general is on the battlefield during the command sub-phase of the turn, they may attempt to sound the Brayhorn by making a leadership test. If the test is passed, they may immediately roll again for each unit of ambushes in your army that is held in reserve and they did not arrive during the start of turn sub-phase.
Okay, so it just gives you a second
chance.
chance.
Second chance.
Same by the chariot.
That's pretty good.
It does put it to the fact that you can take a lot of ambushes in your army.
Yeah.
And
it's not something you're paying for.
You do pay for ambushes.
No.
Oh, for the Brayhorn you don't pay for
it.
And ambushes ain't all that bad these days.
It's much better in this edition than it ever was.
Yeah.
But that is the Chieftain.
It's worth mentioning that Chieftains have variable base sizes.
They do.
They go on 25 by 25s or 30 by 30, dependent on the unit you want to rank them up into.
Basically,
so we've FAQ to say you have to specify what base size is going to go on.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
You can't just change it in the middle of the
game.
You
can't change it in the middle of the game. And that's the same for Beastmen Shamans as well.
Yeah.
Really odd choice. I don't like the fact they've done that. I'd rather them
just put them on 30s.
I'd much rather these up to all base sizes rather than because the gore. The gore is the main one issues here. The gore's the best of
gore. On 25.
Yep.
Oh.
It's the gore's best of gore.
Up the gore, which was really strange.
Yeah. That's what it comes down
to. Up the gore.
Up the gore.
Beastmen Chieftains are also heavy infantry.
They are heavy infantry as well.
And Shamans, who we're about to go on to, are regular infantry.
So I think best of Gores are heavy infantry, whereas Gores are regular infantry. So that sort of determines where you want your characters to go. Because the best score you're not only you get your best score in core, because you're taking a Chieftain, or a Wargor, or Beastlord as general. So you want to go and see the same heavy unit type as well. Anyway, Shamans. Someone want to take Shamans?
Yeah. So the Great Bray Shaman, start with him. He is movement 5, weapon skill 5, BS 3, strength 4, toughness 5, 3 wounds, initiative 4, 2 attacks, at leadership 8, 150 points, which is chunky, I'll be honest.
He's got a hell of a stat line for a
He's a good stat line. Yeah. But I mean, when you look at him compared to the Beastlord is considerably better stat line for a lot less points. But your Shaman's a wizard, and you're going to always have a Shaman. We'll get onto that soon. And the Bray Shaman itself is movement 5, weapon skill 4, so 1 less, strength 3, so 1 less, toughness 4, also 1 less, 1 less wound at 2, 1 less initiative at 3, 1 less attack at 1, and 1 less leadership at 7.
Basically, take that line.
They literally, other than movement and BS, everything drops by 1.
Yeah.
Now he is less than half the cost.
He's almost 100 points cheaper.
Yeah, I mean
85 points cheaper.
You are definitely going to feel that reduction. But, I mean, you're probably not really going to take a lot of Bray Shamans, to be fair. But anyway, as we were saying, base size is variable, 25 or 30. They are equipped with a Bray Staff, which we'll go through. Now, they are Great Bray Shamans level 3, Bray Shamans level 1, obviously. Now, they have access to Demonology, Dark Magic, or Elementalism.
Yep.
Elementalism. All good laws, to be honest. All strong. Now, their options are, they may take mutations up to 50 points. 0 to 1 per 1,000 points may have the ambush special rule for 10 points. Or be mounted on a Tuskor chariot on a Razor chariot. That's just so good.
That does make... If you have 2 Great Bray Shamans and you're paying less than 2,000 points, you can only take 1 on a chariot then?
If you can't have 2 Great Bray Shamans at less than 2,000
Oh no,
points.
so I'm like regular Shamans.
Yes.
So I'm wondering that you can't have 2 Brave Shamans on Tuskal Chariots if you're below 2,000 points.
Correct.
Yeah, if you're playing anything below 2,000, which, a Great Brave Shaman may be level 4 for 30 points and take 100 points of magic items. And a Brave Shaman may be level 2 for 30 points and 50 points of magic items. Now they have the Brave Staff, Gaze of the Gods, Lore of Beasts, Mark of Chaos Undivided, Primal Fury, and Warband. And the Brave Staff, when this model's combat is chosen during step 1.1 of any any choose and fight combat subphase.
I always struggle to read that sentence every time it comes up.
When this model's combat is chosen during step 1.1 of any choose and fight combat subphase, it must choose to use its Brave Staff offensively or defensively. Used offensively, a Brave Staff counts as a great weapon. Used defensively, it counts as a hand weapon and gives the wielder an armor value of 5+.
I mean, it's a cool little rule.
Use take 2.
It's a cool little rule, but
just use it as a great weapon.
It's a great weapon. The armor save.
Everyone always uses it as a great weapon.
Unless you find something that has no AP at all, and you're on foot.
Yeah, that's the thing, because a lot of the time you see these guys on Chariots, so they've got the armor save of the Chariot.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So you're always going to go Chariot. Really strong.
Level 4, you are going to see level 4, as you always are.
Yeah.
And you're going to see him using the Lore of Beasts.
You're going to see, one of those spells will be the Lore of Beasts.
We'll talk about that soon.
The laws they can choose. Demonology, it's not bad if you put me in Investigor. Dark Magic, I've seen hardly anyone use. I've seen anyone use Dark Magic. I've tried it once, and it didn't seem all that good.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
And Elementalism is the one I've seen a lot of people using these days.
People love Elementalism.
We're on Chariots as well. They seem to be the ways to go for them. But yeah, you're going to see them. There's not much to really say about them, if I'm honest.
No, I think Demonology is probably the way to go. Whatever you put, whether they're on foot or on a chariot.
What, Elementalism, yeah.
No, Demonology.
Oh, Demonology.
I really like Demonology on them because they've got a good stat line. They really benefit from stuff like not special, but
Demonic Vessel,
or Vessel,
yeah.
And it's also, you got the access to another magic missile for one of the items we're going to talk about later on.
Yeah, so I think it's a very good lore for them. But
I think
there's a lot of synergy that goes with them and their laws and special rules, which we'll get into. Items, which we'll get into later.
If you take 2, I'd probably take one Demonology, one Elementalism.
I could see.
Yeah, I'd mix
and
it up,
then
I think, yeah.
The item is the one that's going on Demonology.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But,
Minotaur champions.
Move forward.
Minotaur, shall I say these ones?
Yeah.
So they're both movement 6, the Doombore and the Gorbel. The Doombore is weapon skill 6, bliss skill 3, strength 6, toughness 5, 5 wounds, initiative 5, 5 attack, leadership 8, 210 points. And the Gorbel is one off of all of those stats, bar ballistic skill.
And toughness.
And toughness, he is still toughness 5. For 130 points.
Again,
those 80-point reduction in not much of a reduced stat line, to be honest.
Not really.
They are meaty characters.
No, they're beef. They really
are.
They're bringing the beef.
They're prime cut.
They're bringing the beef, baby.
These guys are obviously monstrous infantry. They're on a 50 base.
Yeah, the base size is huge for Minotaurs these days. I honestly don't know why I went up.
I suppose they do rank up better.
They rank up better, but the size of the unit is just astronomical.
Yeah, it does make the unit.
It's the size of what a pig used to be.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. They just come with a hand weapon. You can give them an additional hand weapon or a great weapon for 3 or 4 points. They can take light or heavy armor for 3 or 6 points. They can take a shield for 5. Can take chaos mutations for 50. And a Doomball can purchase up to 100 points of magic items and a Gorball up to 50. They have Armor Bane 1. They've got Blood Greed, Blood Rage, Bull Gores, Fear, Foe Render, Gaze of the Gods. Thank you. I was waiting for someone to do it. Impact Hits 1, Mark of Chaos Undivided, Primal Fury, Slaughterous Call, and Warband.
All the rules.
That's
all the rules.
And the Slaughterous Call, while this model is frenzied, any unit it has joined will also become frenzied.
So he doesn't start off frenzied. He has to get frenzied via Blood Greed and Blood Rage.
Got ya. Yeah.
Because he doesn't start with it. So once Blood Rage, once he gets the frenzied, he then becomes frenzied and gives it to the unit he's joined.
So basically, when you roll a double for Primal Fury, he's frenzied and gives that to his entire unit.
Yes. So really, you don't really want him in a Minotaur unit. Weirdly enough, you want him in a Bestigor or Gore unit,
which is what everyone takes him.
Which is what everyone's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
But the rules wise, in terms of the equipment, the Foe Render and the Armor Bane. Really, you don't need, and the high strength for the Doomball. You don't really need to worry about getting like a additional weapon, like a mag weapon.
No, not really.
You could take additional mag weapon with heavy armor,
but then you lose Foe Render.
That might be the
Foe Render is hand weapon only. So I think you just go hand weapon.
Sorry, I didn't specify Foe Render. This only applies to a single non-magical hand weapon. It does not apply to models mount.
Yeah, I think you just go. Hand weapon and shield on him. He's strength 6. He's minus. He's going to be like base -2 because of foe render, and he's got armor bane.
There are mutations that minus the hit in combat.
Yep.
So
I think just go hand weapon and shield.
Hand weapon and shield. Don't really, you can also take the ogre blade and become an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
I think that's the thing. It's not necessary.
If you're going for a cheapest chips or Doomball or Gorball at that point,
cheapest chips. That's a quote from the Duke.
Or just super...
a little Bobby Daz.
A real Bobby Daz. No, they are a real Bobby Daz.
Or just like a more survivable Doomball. Or Gorball. Spend their points on survivability rather than killing.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
that's a good thing. They come with that kill baked in, so you can just pure. It's not like when you build like an elf character and you've got to have kill and survivability. Yeah. These guys, you can just go flat survivability.
Yeah, you
terrifying.
They are Doomballs and Gorballs. They can't go a chariot, which the beast all can.
Yeah.
But they have the movement. They have impact hits. They have the AP on the impact hits.
Yeah.
It's a real toss up sometimes whether you want to take a beast on chariot or a Doomball.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that.
Senegal Chieftains are a new one though, and
I quite like these.
Yeah, cool.
I've got to say.
I'm undecided on them.
Okay.
They are called Warhoofs, not just Senegal Chieftain. They're just called Warhoofs.
So strange that it's Senegal Chieftain Warhoof. Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me, man.
Movement 8, weapon skill 5, weapon skill 3, strength 5, toughness 4, 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Initiative 3, 4 attacks, leadership 7 at 75 points.
They're cheap as well.
They are quite cheap.
Quite cheap.
Like cavalry, and they have a hand weapon. They may take a cavalry spear or a great weapon for 2 to 4 points each.
Both solid.
They may take light armor or heavy armor for 2 to 4 points. May take one of the following: can take throwing axes or a javelin.
Throwing axes is scary. I'm taking 5 throwing. Those guys are jacked. Absolutely throwing that.
0 to 1 maybe have ambushes for 10 points. May take 50 points of mutations. May take 50 points of magical items.
I think throwing axe is a +1 strength. I think they're throwing
strength 6.
Yeah.
They are drunken. They are fast cav. They have gaze the gods.
Mercy!
Mark and Chaos Undivided. Move through cover. Primal Fury. Stomp 1. I think all Senegals have. I think all Senegals have Stomp.
Swift Stride and Warband.
Swift Stride and Warband.
I think Senegal was good. I think he's good, mate.
Senegal Chieftains, maybe. The Senegal unit, I'm still undecided.
We'll get to them, and we'll have a little think.
Yeah, I think they're not bad.
They are, obviously, if you take myself, they are skirmishers because they are like cavalry by themselves.
Yeah.
Which so you can't really use them as a redirector.
No, but I think he's like a War Machine.
He's War Machine
because he's a lone character.
Because he's that quick and he's that strong with that many attacks and that many wounds.
Yeah. I think I'd probably go Cavalry Spear for initiative 6 on the charge, strength 6, -1, and I think it's armor bane.
Yeah. Take a throwing axe.
Probably take throwing axes. Yeah.
Take a shield.
Take a shield.
Take heavy armor.
And heavy armor. He's got a 4-up save.
Take ambush if you really want to.
Maybe.
It's not bad.
Maybe.
Imagine him just popping in on the back of the table, mate. Yeah. That's scary.
And go next turn, I'm charging that War Machine, or I'm charging that character. And
he's
a wizard. He's probably just going to kill him.
Oh, he absolutely will just kill a wizard. Like,
could you imagine the 5 war save?
I mean, he's strength 5, cavalry spear, he's strength 6 on the charge. That's not terrible.
Imagine the fear in that War Machine where it turns around and sees a drunken Senegal Chieftain.
You'd be terrified, mate.
He's there stunned around. You won, sir.
A random mover, does that, if you make combat attack, does that count as a charge?
Still counts as a charge.
Yeah, that's really good.
But he's only random move D6 +2 and he's got to start 8 inches away.
Oh, yeah,
that's
fair.
I think he comes on 8 inches and then moves though, so he could come on.
Yeah, when you ambush, you do move,
to like an inch away
you can move like an inch away, and then no matter what happens, you're charged. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Ambush is really good in this game. Like, it's actually much better than it was. You pick the board edge, and they come on and move on their standard move.
You pick if you use it as well.
Yeah,
choice whether you use it, which is the big one.
Senegal Chiefs and 75 points. They are they're not that expensive. If you don't take any mutations or
you can take a bald one for like 90 points. Who's got like a 4-up save with cavalry spear.
And they are unrestricted. You can take as many of them as you want.
To be honest, I'd be tempted to give him like a charm shield for a 5-up ward as well.
Well, it's very common.
Yeah. He's very. They can take shields.
And it's a shield, so it's like it's good, it's solid.
Well,
on to the infantry.
Who would have thunk it?
We're already on to the infantry.
We are in infantry. It's not as many characters as there are in some other armies.
No.
Bestigal herds, my favourite sort of looking of any sort of herd.
The Bestigal can get.
They are the best. They are better than the Restigal, and they are still better than the Restigal.
They look cool as well. I will say, as a model, they are with a great weapon. They're cool, mate.
They look really good on the 30mm basis as well.
Yeah.
They do.
The extra bit of space looks really nice.
It does. They do look better. I just think the body is too wide for me.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to.
Don't run them like 9 wide then.
No, why do I not do that?
Don't line
They don't
them.
have hold anymore, and there's no there's like other than line hammer, there's no benefit to running them wide.
No. Besticle herds. Movement 5, Besticle 4, Besticle 3, Strength 4, Toughness 4, 1 wound, Initiative 4, 1 attack, Leadership 7, 13 points model. The Gouge Horn is 1 more attack and 1 more leadership for 8 more points.
The double up on that's well nice.
Yeah.
Normally a champion's only got one bonus, but 2 bonuses for plus 8 points.
Yeah.
Really good.
Heavy infantry, 30 by 30 mil, unit size 5 minimum. They come with hand weapons, great weapons, and heavy armour. May take a full command. The Gouge Horn champion is 8 points. The standard and musician is 6 points a model. May take any amount of units can take a unit standard, magic standard of 50 points.
Good.
The Gouge Horn can take a mutation of 25 points and a magic item of 25 points.
Really nice.
And 0 to 1, the unit in your army may have stubborn and veteran for
a
1 point
each.
model.
Yeah.
They come.
So good.
They have Blood Rage, Close Order, Mark of Undivided, Primal Fury, and Warband.
Yeah.
When we talk about like elite infantry being good, these guys are up there.
They are up there. I don't mean they're the best of the
They're
elite.
not, but I think I'm not saying they're the best, but I'm saying
They are up there.
You see someone with a unit of Bestigor, you're not going to sit there and think, oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
Like, you see someone with a blocker like 30 like skeletal warriors, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, it's great. cheers, mate. Like, you see a block of 30 Bestigor, you're probably like, oof. Actually,
Yeah,
I
you've got
really
to-
want to be going near
Yeah,
that.
you've
Like,
got to
initially.
sort of
And
really put something in that's not just like a throwaway.
And I would be
to get rid of
tempted. I would be tempted. There are some mutations I would be tempted by on these guys, and I think there's also some magic items I'm tempted by.
I think that there's a lot of good stuff that you
Veteran
can
is very
really
good,
make
and
them
for
strong.
a pointer model
Veteran is
They're
very good
14
for the Primal
points with
Fury.
veteran.
with Primal
Yeah,
Fury,
with
with the
Primal
Primal
Fury.
Fury.
And Mark, well, I suppose do veteran and Mark of the Chaos Undivided kind of. I
No,
mean,
they're-
as a combo, they basically catch all pretty much every leadership test in the game.
Bar break test.
Bar break test, but then you
Yeah.
use BSB for that.
But then you
You
got
could
BSB
have
for that.
BSB
So if you have a BSB on veteran, best to go re-roll every test in the game.
Yeah,
But
but
a very small amount of units that actually do that.
and they got a lot higher chance of getting Blood Rage off these days because it's on a natural double, not just double one.
Yep.
So you got a lot higher chance of getting the extra attack from Frenzy.
Yeah.
They have Warband to increase their leadership for Blood
Shit.
Rage,
Yeah.
for Primal
So that's the
Fury.
thing, they
Yeah,
just go
yeah.
to 10, you give them veteran and a BSB, they re-roll every test in the game at leadership 10.
And you're rerolling charge distances.
Yep.
Yeah, because the warband's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And they are quite cheap.
They're not bad.
They're
So
strength 6 -2 in combat, they're
14
just
points.
scary, mate.
The only-
veteran probably wouldn't bother.
The only thing is they do just still suffer the issues of great weapon infantry. They have to get the charge to get back to initiative 4.
Yeah.
That's it. You can choose to use a hand weapon.
Yeah.
At strength 4, it's not if you're fighting something with
not
like
the
armor,
worst.
like something sort of 5 arm save.
Yeah.
You're
Or
probably going to take it.
you just use a hand weapon. It's a strength 4 times 3. Say
Yeah.
like you're Skeleton Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just go hand weapons.
Even some cavalry, you know.
Like Cavalry.
Yeah, potentially.
Because weight of attacks, if you're going in and you've got the frenzy off, like, you know, it's 2 attacks.
Mm.
It's not terrible. You just have to see. Like,
And
obviously it's situation dependent, but the beauty of the game is, like this instance,
You get the
is
choice.
that you get to pick. It's not
Yeah.
like it was in other editions.
And
you
the
pick
bomb-
at the start.
And a Primal Fury to reroll once hit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah. Very
It's
nice.
good, mate.
Bestigor. They are better than the rest of
They
them.
really
They are.
They really
They
are.
also like Gore.
Yeah, let's
Gore, they're not
lesser
awful.
than the rest of them.
They're not awful.
They're not awful.
Also,
they're
this
cheap.
guy. Look at this guy. Look at
Yeah.
this guy with his face.
He's got no nose. I'm not
Sorry.
sure about this guy as well. What's this? It's all a bit.
So we're just looking at the picture.
Enjoying the
of Gore.
artwork of
Yeah.
When I hope that when people listen to these, if they've got the time, they can get the book out and just go through and just look at some of the pictures because some of them are very, very, very good.
Page 97. That's the pages. Gore, John. Gore.
Gore Herds. So you got Gore and the True Horn, who is the champion. They are movement 5, weapon skill 4, BS2, strength 3, toughness 4, 1 wound, initiative 3, 1 attack, leadership 6, 7 points a model. Very cheap. The True Horn gets +1 attack and +1 leadership for 7 points.
Very good.
Really good. You
Yeah.
definitely would take it. 25mm bases, regular infantry, hand weapons. The entire unit may take additional hand weapons.
Must take one of these. They have to take one of them.
Okay, yeah, so must take additional hand weapons or shields.
Mhm.
I think you take shields in my opinion.
No, I don't think you do. They're free. Shields doesn't give you enough of bonus these days.
Yeah, I think I'd take additional hand weapon. They haven't
I
got
was
foe
more
render,
just, I was
so
looking,
they
I was
don't.
looking to see if they had fire
They
render.
don't
Without
use
without
anything.
that, yeah, you probably just take the hand weapon actually.
Yeah.
So they may take full command. The champion True Horn is 7 points. The standard brown musician is 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
True Horn may take great weapon. Will replace its hand weapon or shield with a great weapon. So that's nice. for free as well, which is actually not
randomly
bad.
just give them a greater.
Yeah. And they may take 25 points of magic bombs. And 0 to 1 per 1,000 points can have ambushes for a point a model, and a magic standard up to 50 points. That's a massive amount of magic standard allowance.
Yeah.
For your compulsory
Basic core.
your compulsory basic core choice.
So the special rules have Bestial Charge, Blood Rage, Horde, Mark of Chaos Undivided, Move Through Cover, Open Order, Primal Fury, Skirmishers, and Warband. So again, what we've said before, the Warband really nice. Their base is going to be on skill 10. In Western skill 10, I wish. Leadership 10, so it goes well with the Primal Fury, all stuff like that. They've got Move Through Cover, which is nice. Bestial Charge. So during a turn in which it made a charge move of 3 inches or more, a model with this special rule gains +1 modifier to its strength characteristic.
Does help out with strength 3, because strength 3 was a big issue for Gore back in the day. It does help out a bit with it.
Yeah, that's nice. I didn't realise they had that.
Worth having.
It is worth having. So
especially with additional hand weapons.
Yeah. They can't be close order, which...
Or with the great weapon on the champion, each game 6.
Yeah.
On the charge, got a boy.
Yeah.
I think it's quite like the great weapon is purely model choice, because the model for the champion is holding a Bestial Great Axe in the air,
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
So that is probably why they've done that.
Yeah.
7 points.
7 points model.
Weapon skill 4 is good.
Toughness 4.
They
actually good, and toughness 4.
Yeah.
They're strength 4 on the charge. Like they're solid.
They are your compulsory choice. They're gonna have 2 attacks. You're gonna take additional weapons. They have 2 attacks model. They are probably gonna have the Primal Fury, because you're gonna hopefully pass it.
Well, you're basically you're going to be like comfortably at least 8.
Yeah.
If you're open order, yeah. If you choose to put them in skirmishes, you won't be.
No, then you
that's
get
true.
general for
But you
that.
do have the general.
Yeah.
Warband, move through cover, so that is ignore difficult terrain modifiers
Yeah, I think you should ignore the modifiers.
for moving and charges.
Moving
Don't
and
take dangerous terrain.
It's either you don't take or you re-roll.
I think you don't take it because when you play with
you don't
your... Because of the this horn of the stag or whatever.
Antlers of the Great One.
Antlers of the Great, yeah.
I don't know why too.
It's the horns, mate.
It's the horns, not the horn. It might be re-roll,
Cool.
but I think it's ignore.
And they're open order, so if they are in terrain, they still get the rank bonus as well.
Yes.
Which is very good.
And an extra rank bonus because they're horde.
Now, extra rank with the horde, you can ambush them. I would be tempted to ambush at least one unit.
I would be tempted to ambush them.
At least one unit, like 15 or something like that. These guys, maybe 10. Skirmishes
I'd
with
probably go I'd probably go, because they're minimum 5.
Minimum 5.
I'd probably go max 10 ambushing.
Additional
skirmish.
with
With additional hammer weapon. And just use them to, a bit like I said about using the Centaur
Chieftain.
Warhammer
Yeah,
for every
I mean, they may be a compulsory choose, but the core choice, but they're not awful.
No, I
they're
probably
not
wouldn't
awful.
take like a big block of them
No.
in open order, sort of on my battle line. I probably wouldn't do that.
We've seen someone using that sort of unit with a Doom Ball in the front.
That helps.
That does, that does help.
Yes.
I mean, it was like, what was it, 6 wide? So it was like the full command and the Doom Ball. Or it's 5 wide with full command and the Doom Ball, which is funny. But no, they're not bad. And the Doom Ball fits in perfectly, because they're 25 and he's 50.
Yeah.
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 So on to Ungor Herd.
Yeah, they're not split into 2 choices these days.
No, the Raiders and the
Raiders and Ungor Herds on the same choice because they get the options for it.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the half horns?
Yeah, I'll take them. So they are Web Skill 3.
Some horns.
Weapon Skill 3, Ballistic Skill 3, Strength and Toughness 3, 1 wound, Initiative 3, 1 attack, Leadership 5 for 5 points. And the half horn, the unit champ gets an extra attack and an extra leadership for 7 points. Rest of the command is 5 points each. They are regular infantry on 25mm bases, unit size of 10+, come with hand weapon, and they do come with shields. You can take thrusting or throwing spears for a point of model.
So thrusting ones, the ones where you charge. Throwing spears, the one where you
get
sorry,
charged.
thrusting are when you are charged. Throwing is when you charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can replace their shields with short bows for free, to basically make them the old Ungor Raiders.
Yep.
Any unit, that's the command, and 0 to 1 unit per 1,000 can have the ambusher special rule for 1 point. They are Chariot Runners, Horde, Mark of Chaos Undivided, Move Through Cover, Open Order, Primal Fury, Skirmishers, and Warband.
Chariot Runners is quite a good one because you probably have a lot of chariots in your army.
It is, yeah, it's okay. I still am yet to really see anyone use that, or at least use it to any real effect.
So I think the units have
We're all hard.
The units have Chariot Runners are usually garbage units.
Yes.
So they don't really take those, so they just take more chariots.
Or they're much slower than the chariot.
Or much slower than the chariot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ungle they seem to have kept their place at the bottom of the pecking pile.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As the half one would suggest.
It is worth saying, I did find out the other day that because these guys and Gore actually are regular infantry, if they're in skirmish, a Wargore or Beast Lord can't join them because they are a different subtype of infantry. If you are a skirmish model, for a character to join you, you have to be the same subtype of you.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well,
Just don't put your units in skirmish then.
No, or just run the Beast Lord like next to them.
Or on a chariot.
Or on a chariot.
that
Which he can see through these guys because they're chariot runners.
Baby! And charge for
And
it.
charge through them, yeah.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, the Ungles. Yeah, you can still take units to block out if you really want to. Or to hide. Or tame skirmish, put your wizard in there, give him like 10 ablative wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do.
That's like a 13 wound piece. That's like 13 wound. Great break check.
Yeah.
Because they are minimum 10 plus, so you've got to take 10.
But I just, at that point, I don't know why you wouldn't just put him on a chariot. Personally. Gives him a save. Slightly fewer wounds, but gives him a save, better manoeuvrability.
He's got the 360 because the shooting, the shooting attacks.
Yeah, yeah. I think you just put him on chariot still.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of why. And the Ungle herd's cheaper.
Yes, fair.
And it's cheaper.
And it comes out your core.
And it comes out the core.
Yeah, that is very fair.
Harpies, I think they also come out your core.
I
believe they do.
I'll have a look while you go through Harpies.
Yep, Harpies, they are movement 5, weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 0, strength 3, toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 5, 2 attacks, leadership 6, 11 points model.
They are special.
Oh, they're special, okay. Regular infantry, 25 on 25s, 5 is 5 plus minimum. They have claws, count as hand weapons, they have fly 10, move recover, scout, skirmishes, and swift strides.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I don't really know what you use them for.
War machine hunting.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
That's the only reason you... Fly 10 is very fast.
Minimum
They
50,
are very fast.
Minimum 55 points to hunt war machines, which,
Yeah.
you know, they're... 2 attacks a piece makes them good for the war machine hunt, but I don't think they really do anything else outside
The
that.
issue is, I think you would still take the Gaul over the war machine hunting because they are tougher. They come on from
they
the
can
board
ambush
edge.
and they can also shoot it before they charge it. If
The Gaul herd can't. Gaul herd's not got a shoot attack.
Sorry.
The Ungle herd can
That's
shoot
right.
it if you do it that way around. Yeah, the Harpies, they seem to be decent, but in certain ways. I think you use them block off some charges sometimes.
I think
Maybe
they...
block some line of sight for a bit of shooting, but then they just get peppered because they're toughness 3 with no save.
I've seen
Once be hit.
we've seen someone using 2 units of Harpies as
Yeah.
like blockages of like the frenzy, the Gorg and frenzy units.
Yeah.
Yeah, the impetuous or the frenzy block
Just the frenzy
is
block,
solid.
Yeah.
Because
They're
of their
good for that.
manoeuvrability.
Yeah, and then they can charge basically anything to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So they're not bad for that.
They're not bad in that sort of regard.
I wouldn't sort of go mass Harpies. I think 2 units of 5 is probably the most you're ever going to see.
Yeah. Cows, John.
Cows.
Salt beef to me.
Beef. We're talking prime cuts. We're talking sirloin. We're talking flank. We're talking T-bone.
T-bone. Tomahawk.
We're talking ribeye. Tomahawk. We're talking it all, baby. And now let's get into
The whole cow.
the whole butcher block. And we're going to start with their movement of 6. Their weapon skill 4, strength 3, BS 3, apologies. Strength 5, toughness 4.
I wish they were only strength 3.
With 3 wounds apiece, initiative 3, 3 attacks, and initiative 7.
You can't realise we're talking about Minotaurs. I don't think I actually said the word Minotaur.
Yes,
I thought I did.
No,
you said cows and then
cows.
I just got so excited with the bovine beauties. They're 47 points apiece.
The bovine brutality.
Yeah, they are very well. 47 points apiece, which ain't bad.
They are, what's that? 8 points cheaper.
And for the blood kind,
The blood kind, yeah.
say it with me.
The blood
The
kind.
blood kind. You get +1 attack for +6 points.
It's the first time we've seen a champion that doesn't increase the leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at 7, and warband, it's not that bad.
They
do
6 points +1 attack, you're probably going to take it. He gets challenged and everything. Mon Sim, 50 on 50s, this is big.
Unit size 2.
Yeah.
Unit size 2, which is very strange. They seem to have done that with stuff.
A lot of monstrous stuff.
Which I don't really get, but cool
So
either way.
that's a blood kind and a standard bearer running around by themselves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hand weapon and light armour. Any model in the unit may take one of the following: additional hand weapons and great weapons. Does that mean that they can be motley crew?
Yes,
They are,
They
yeah.
do have motley crew.
They
Do have the rule, yeah, they do, apologies. Any model that may also take a shield, 2 points, not bad. Any you can take full command, they're all 6 points apiece for the standard bearer musician or the blood kind. You can purchase a magic standard worth up to 50
Finally
points.
buy a magic standard. They couldn't do it previously. They can finally buy one.
Well, everyone can buy a magic standard
Yes.
now. So.
Yeah, everyone can. So when everyone can, no one can. Bloodkind may take Chaos Mutations up to 25 points and magical items up to 25 points. And you can 0 to 1 unit in your army have the Ambusher special rule. 3 points a model. Ambushing Minotaurs, that'd be terrifying.
Not only have you got that drunken Senegal, next to him is the Blood Crazy Minotaurs.
Ambushing Minotaurs is a terrifying
it's just a Senegal. Oh.
Mate, goodness me. So they have the Blood Greed, Blood Rage.
You can't ambush a Minotaur character.
You can't ambush Minotaur characters.
Oh, what a shame. No. But they've got Blood Greed, Blood Rage, Bulgors, Close Order, Fear, Foe Render, Impact It's 1, Mark of the Chaos Undivided, Motley Crew, Primal Fury, and Warband.
So the Warband...
They've got all the rules, they've got all of the AP, they've got all the Armour Bane rules, they've got the Frenzy.
They don't... So you're not going to be utilising the Warband for your leadership all that much.
Unless you have two ranks of 3. Unless you have unless you have 6 models, sorry, you get the leadership 8 for that one turn.
And they don't, which is rare for a lot of Monstrous Infantry. They don't have a bait in armour bane. Most ogres, trolls,
not all ogres.
I thought bulls have armour.
Bulls have. Manias don't.
Oh, do they not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got sort of get it from their weapon.
Okay. Oh, that's bad.
I think Minos are solid.
They are solid. They're in Monstrous Infantry, so they are...
Again, they're a bit of a one where I'm like, do you bother with any of the weapons? Maybe a couple with great weapons?
With the foe render, I'll probably take a couple of great weapons, but then I might take over handbook because you don't start off the frenzied. You've got to get the
4 points for great weapons. I think you just go hand weapon. I actually think you go hand weapon and shield.
Probably.
Give them a 5 up. They've got the foe render.
Ambush them.
That's a big problem for someone to deal with because at weapon skill 4, strength 5, toughness 4 with 3 wounds apiece. That is not you can just go, I'll just let them behind the back, they can harass stuff. They're going to turn up and now going to punish stuff. It's not going to be a bit of light harassment. We're talking assault. We're talking assault here.
I'm woe betide if you get the frenzied off of these guys. See that 5 attacks apiece. Because of the blood greed.
Oh, of course, yeah. 6 attacks, so they've got additional hammer.
They've got 6 attacks additional hammer.
They've got the impact hits as well, mate. They're scary.
Impact is the one. The impact hits is -1 AP because they got the Bulgors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I to be honest, I think maybe if I took like a unit of 4, I'd take 1 or 2 with a great weapon.
Yeah.
And then the rest I'd just take shields.
Looks like I'm buying some more Minotaurs.
Yeah, solid, mate. I would say solid.
But I mean, full I can honestly see one of the Journal armies being a Minotaur army.
Bring back the brass ball. A lot of bees. 4 bees. B.
I don't know because what else is going to be in the list? The entire list is going to be like maybe a Minotaur character, Doomball, Gorball, Minotaurs. That's the list.
Gorgons, Cygors.
Gorgons, maybe Cyborgs.
Yeah. And then you move everything down like a slot up. Or you move everything a slot up and move every stuff down a slot down.
Oh, so you can still take Bestigor and
stuff?
Yeah,
I'd say you still take the Bestigor, but that's what...
Maybe.
Because in the fluffs, a lot of times the fluff when it comes to the Minotaur herds, they say, oh, these Bestigor and Gorgons, they just caught up in the bloodlust and they go running around eating everything. You're like, those boys have just been swept into the frenzy.
I'd like to see Gorthor in the
Gorthor was
Arcane Journal.
He was dead at this point.
Was he dead at this point?
Yeah, 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Really?
1,000 years before 8th edition.
So now he was long dead in 8th.
Yeah, 1,000 years dead in 8th edition, so he'd be 700 years dead in this.
Wow.
Even Kazrak was...
Kazrak
was not alive.
Kazrak wasn't alive this time. He was alive in the old in 8th edition.
Yeah, fair enough.
The only character you might see is B. Toddy, is Moonclaw, son of Morsleaf, or Morga.
Morga, yeah.
Morga, you probably see Morga.
Dark Omen?
No, Morga the Twisted.
Oh.
Shadow
Managor
Morga the Shadowgrave, yeah. The guy that turns Ungor into spawn.
Yes.
Anyway, with that, we have got no more infantry left.
I think Minotaurs, they are very solid. I think you can probably take 2 or 3 units of them that you've actually be decent, I think.
Yeah.
They are, you can't just wipe them out if you charge them because they might survive the wounds they do have.
Yeah.
I'd be happy.
And you've got to do a lot of wounds to drop any of their attacks, which is the big thing with Monstrous Infantry, to be fair. Speaking of Monstrous Inf, do we want to go for Chaos Ogres, Chaos Trolls and Chaos Spawn before we move on to Cavalry?
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
So Chaos Ogres first.
Through the book.
So we've obviously already done these in the Warriors of Chaos Deep Dive. Already done.
We have. So
we'll briefly go over these quickly. So Chaos Ogres, they are movement 6, web skill 3, blitz skill 2, strength 4, toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attacks, leadership 7, 33 points a model. The champion gets an additional attack, and that's it for 6 points.
I love that he's just called a champion.
Yep.
He doesn't get a special name.
Nope. Monster Infantry, 40 on 40s. Unit size is 3 to 15.
Yep.
They come with hand weapons and heavy armour. The entire unit may take additional hand weapons or great weapons. They may replace the Mark of Undivided, which they come with Mark of Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh, or Tzeentch. The only units in the Beastmen army that can take these marks.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can Chaos Giants take marks?
Oh, they probably can. If they're the same from Warriors Chaos, they can again.
I think they can.
And any unit may have full command at 6 points per model. They come with Armor Bane. They have... Do they not?
No.
No,
it's their own Chaos Giant.
Oh, okay. They have Armor Bane, 1, Close Order, Fear, Impact Hits 1, Mark of Undivided, Ogre Charge. And Ogre Charge is AP of the Impact Hits is improved by the current rank bonus of the unit.
Very nice, that.
Good, but it means you've got to take like a big unit and
3
waste a
by
lot
15,
of points,
you've got to go like
15.
4 by 4 basically, with the 3 on the back
Or
to
5 by
really
3.
feel it, or 5 by 3.
Even if just get a -1
Even
AP,
5 by
you've got
3.
to take like minimum 6 of them, and you're wasting those 3 ogres because you're getting no attacks with them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points to spend to get no attacks.
It's come back to the idea that this lack of spawn attack versus a lot of these things based on rank bonuses means they don't really marry up a lot of the time.
Not really.
You're not going to see those rules come into play because people aren't taking big
I'll quickly mention the marks. Khorne gives you Frenzied. Nurgle means that your opponent has to reroll 6 to hit against them in combat. Slaanesh is +1 initiative in the first round of combat and ignore panic test, I want to say.
Yes, I think so.
If you want to double check that for me, Scott. And Mark Tzeentch gives you flame attacks, and if there's a wizard in the unit, they get +1 to cast.
And you get
If
magic
your
res.
unit-
If your unit strength is 10 or more, yeah.
You get magic res as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Tzeentch gives you another one.
And Magic Res 1, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Slaanesh is ignore panic.
Automatically pass panic test.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not bad then.
So what are the other choices?
Trolls and Dragon Ogres.
Trolls.
Oh,
Spawn.
Trolls here. Trolls
Trolls
and
and spawns.
Yeah. So, Scott, you want to say Trolls?
Yeah, so movement 6, web skill 3, blue skill 1, strength 5, toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 2, not 1, initiative
Ooh.
2, 3 attacks, leadership 4, 41 points, monstrous infantry on 40 by 40 bases, unit size 1 to 9. Hand weapons, troll vomit, and calloused hides, which counts as light armour. Not bad, give them a little bit of a save. The entire unit may take one of the following additional hand weapons or great weapons. They are Armor Bane 1, Close Order, Fear, Flammable, Regen 5+, and Stupidity. And their Troll Vomit is basically an additional automatically hitting attack, which is done at the very end, is it?
After all our attacks.
Yeah, after all attacks have been made, including other stomps. It's Strength 3, AP -2.
Trolls have fallen in grace.
Yeah, they really
Very much so.
They really
Bring back Frog.
The Troll King!
The Troll King, the man himself.
No, bring back the Good Doctor. That's who I
No,
want.
that's I want to see Festus. Bring him back.
Bring back the Good Doctor.
Trolls really have fallen from grace.
I mean, they're decent, but in an army which you'll compete with Minotaurs.
They're good. They're good as an anvil in a chaos army. For me, I just don't think they have a place in a.
But the Beastmen army, Beastmen don't need anvils. They are they are a fast, hard hitting army.
They just don't have a place in the Beastmen
They
army.
don't need, if you want an anvil, you've got really Bestigal for that as well.
Or Minos.
Or Minos.
Or Minos themselves. So then that's that. And then Spawn.
So movement 2d6, web skill 3, strength 4, toughness 5, 3 wounds, initiative 3, d6 attacks, leadership 10, 50 points. They're on a 50 by 50, they're monster inf. They are unit size 1 to 4.
You can take 4 of a unit now.
With flailing appendages and scaly skin. The entire unit may be spawn of Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh or Tzeentch, which is 3, 2, 3 and 1 points respectively. They have Armor Bane 2, Fear, Immune Psych, Open Order, Random Attacks, Random Movement, Stomp 1, and they are unbreakable. Now the 4 types of spawn are as follows. Khorne gives them Killing Blow. Solid.
Really nice.
Nurgle is Poison Attacks, also solid. Spawn of Slaanesh, Strike First. Strength 4 with D6 attacks, not bad.
Not terrible.
And then Spawn of Tzeentch is Flaming and Magical Attacks.
Not great.
I think
That's why it's 1 point.
I think we said this in the Warriors Chaos Deep Dive. Chaos Spawn are actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
solid.
no,
Especially in units these days.
Yeah, with how random movement works now though, they are a lot less manoeuvrable when they're in a unit.
Oh, are they?
Because you don't spin them
You don't
to a
just-
direction
is
they
it
move,
part
you
of their
pay
will?
for the wheel.
Okay.
So they're
But you
not-
can still take ones.
You can take them in ones. I think ones, maybe twos. Is probably where I think 3 or 4 you're just getting too
And I
wide
think-
and it
I
takes
think
up too
you
much.
mentioned-
And also 4 is 200 points pre-mark.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think we did say in the Warriors one, we all agree maybe Spawn of Khorne or Spawn of Slaanesh.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah,
choice we're going
too.
Yeah.
Because Killing Blow affects a lot more things than it used to do.
Yes.
And Strikes First is just Strikes First.
Strike first is nice.
Yeah. So, back to, where are we going?
100.
Page 100. Thank you, John.
Page 100, we're on to the
Lovely.
Cavalry.
The Senegals, the Drunken
The
Horde.
drunken boys.
So Senegals.
And or girls.
No.
Okay.
No, because I think fluff-wise, they are all kept chained up at the camp.
Ah!
So moving
swiftly on.
Senegal Herds.
Senegal Herds. Movement 8, weapon skill 4, weapon skill 3, strength 4, toughness 4, 1 wound, initiative 2, 1 attack, leadership 6, and 19 points a model.
The initiative 2 is a bit of a shame.
Yep, they've always been initiative 2 though. The Gorehoof is the one down from the Warhoof. Is 1 more point of leadership and 1 more attack for 8 more points.
Yeah, not bad.
Yep.
Not bad.
Light cavalry, 30 on 30 by 60s, use of 5 or more. They come with hand weapons and shields.
They come with shields.
So the entire unit may take cavalry spears, throwing spears, or may replace their shields with great weapons.
Okay.
Yep. The entire unit may take one of the following: throwing axes or javelins. They may take a full command, 8 points for the Gorehoof, 6 points for the musician and standard. The Gorehoof may take 25 points magic items. 0 to 1 unit in the army may have ambushers, and 0 to 1 per 1,000 may purchase stand up to 50 points. They have Drunken, Fast Cav, Horde, Mark of Undivided, Move through Cover, Open Order, Primal Fury, Skirmishes, Stomp 1, Swift Stride, and a Warband.
Yeah. I think ignore the Horde rule, you're not going to use it.
Ignore the Horde rule.
But outside of that, I think they're good, mate.
I would probably
think they're bad. 19 points a model.
Yeah, I'm not going for. I wouldn't put them as skirmish
in there. No, I'd put them as I'd ambush.
I'd go skirmish if I wasn't trying to use them as redirectors. That's what
I don't think. To be honest, I don't think you really need them as redirectors, personally.
I'd ambush like 7 on a Warhoof or 9 on a Warhoof, like 2 ranks of 5. Get behind them, cavalry spears. They're coming in. They're going to be harassing stuff.
Yeah,
I think they're solid.
You've got warhounds for redirectors.
Yeah.
You don't
yeah,
need
you do.
Senegal. For me,
I'd go.
I'd go probably cavalry spears and throwing axes.
Yeah, because you've got the throwing axes.
For 21 points, strength 5. Because I'm sure throwing axes. Are
9 throwing axes from the unit, 1 from the Warhoof.
Mm.
I think they're good, mate. I think they're solid.
Ambush them again.
Ambush them with the Warhoof.
Honestly, we're talking about ambush. It's actually a real consideration.
Ambushes is good now, and I think the Centaur. I actually think Centaur Herd with a Warhoof in there, mate. He's solid.
Gore, the character.
The character.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He is a beast.
For his points.
So not only have you got
that whole unit's going to be, including the character, it's going to be like 250 points, mate. If that.
Not only have you got the drunken character and the blood craze Minotaurs, you also got the drunken unit now.
Yes.
The entire stag party.
It's it, mate. It's the stag do.
Alongside any Gores or Wargore or Ungores. Everything's ambushing.
I think actually Centaur Herd are good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad. I recently came to purchase of 10 with Goris Warhoof as well.
Oh, there you go.
He sounds like a Senegal Chieftain.
That sounds like a Senegal Chieftain, the Warhoof himself.
Yeah.
He's Goris Warhoof as well.
He is.
There you go, mate. He writes himself.
Dragon Augurs.
Yeah, Dragon Ogres. These are very popular.
They are very popular, mate. They are incredibly popular.
Yeah, so they are movement 7, weapon skill 4.
Got the shard attack. It's very popular.
Strength 5, toughness 4, 4 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attacks, leadership 8 for 56 points. You can upgrade one to a shard attack, which is the unit champion, for 7 points. He gets an extra attack. They are unit size 1 to 9.
That's the big thing now.
I think 1 is outrageous. I don't know what they were thinking with 1.
Monstrous Cav, 50 by 75 bases, come with hand weapon and light armour. Unit can take one of the following, either additional hand weapons, great weapons, or halberds for 3, 4, or 3 points. And they can replace their light armour with heavy armour for 3 points.
Which I would.
With
the armoured hide they've got as well.
Yes, any unit can upgrade one model to a shard attack for 7 points, and that shard attack can take chaos mutations for 25 points, and magic items up to 25 points.
So you're
what were they thinking?
Rules.
What were they thinking?
Special rules wise, they've got Armour Bane 1, Armoured Hide 2.
2, yes.
Crazy. Close Order, Fear, Ensorcelled Weapons, Immune Psychology, Stomp 2, and the Quickening Storm.
Really good.
I don't think you'd actually take one of the weapons. You just leave with a hand weapon with the ensorcelled weapons.
Yeah, hand weapon, ensorcelled weapon, because you're Armour Bane 1, you're -1 for being an ensorcelled weapon.
And magical attacks.
And your magical attacks.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, you're taking a 63-point shot attack.
Yeah, which everybody does. He's not 63 points, he's going to be 66 points because you're giving him heavy armour.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got a 3-up save, he's 4 attacks, he's weapon skill 4, he's strength 5.
No charm shields though, remember this.
Yeah,
no
charm shields.
No charm shields.
Can't be taking charm shields.
The fact
Dragon Ogres as a unit are really good.
Dragon Ogres as a unit, they're 4 wounds.
As a solo shard attack, also really good.
Yeah.
4 wounds with 3 attacks. If you're taking a unit, I might be tempted with a halberd or additional hand weapons. Maybe.
See,
I think great weapons. Armour Bane 1, they're -2 all the time. Their strength 6.
7.
Their strength 7.
Sorry.
And
you
they've
only
got the Armour
2
Bane.
anyway.
Yeah.
And then on a 6, you are -4 AP with that great.
The only thing they are lacking is Warband and Swift Stride.
Yes.
They
that's
are.
fair.
They
That
only
is
have.
-4. -4.
-2 from the great weapon and 2 lots of armoured hide 1.
Yeah,
Great
Armour Bane
weapons
1.
are armoured hide 1 and
Of
they're
course,
armoured
great
hide
weapons
1.
of Armour Bane as
Bane,
well.
sorry.
Yeah, goodness me.
So yeah, but they are lacking.
Oh, you make sense.
They are lacking Swift Stride and they are lacking Warband, which is a shame.
Yes.
Which means
Yeah,
they're quite. Their maximum charge is what, 13 inches?
Yeah, not great.
And for cavalry, that seems to be very low.
Yeah. No, that is fair. That is fair.
But you said the
That's
very
not
very
yet.
common moment is taking units of 1 upgrade to a
Make
sharp
a sharp
attack.
attack. Yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't.
But
Unless you want units of Dragon Ogres and there's some sort of restriction on how many units you can take.
Yeah, but units of them, really good. And the models, I think, are fantastic.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ogre Melt models, I do really like.
Yeah, I do like
them.
On to Pooches.
The Pooch.
The Chaos Warhounds.
I'll let you take the dogs, mate, because the unit after I'm all over.
Yeah, okay, well, Chaos Warhounds, we're going to tear through this relatively quickly. Now, movement 7, weapon skill 4, strength and toughness 3 with 1 attack, initiative 3, also 1 wound, and initiative 6 for 6 points. 2550, their units of 5+ war beasts. Claws and fangs count as hand weapons. Now, they may take armoured hide for 1 point, which gives them a save. They may take poison attacks for 1 point, and they may take Vanguard for 5 points.
Wouldn't take any of them.
They have Loner, Move Through Cover, Open Order, and Swift Stride.
Might take Vanguard.
I mean, they are just the ultimate
Vanguard, mate.
charge blocker, redirect.
They're your classic
frenzy
redirector.
blocker. They're rubbish.
I mean,
they do a job.
The Vanguard is 5 points per unit, not 5 points per model, which is.
Yeah, if it's 5 points per model, that is crazy.
Yeah.
But no.
Low, so War Beasts, they're not getting any leadership buffs at all.
Nope.
They're not being joined by a character.
Nope.
Open Order Swift Stride and Move Through Cover. They're charging
Oh,
through
sorry.
terrain, fair enough.
They're not charging anything.
They're not charging anything.
No, they're getting in front of you.
Yeah. And with the open order, they can move up 7 and then pivot there up to 90 degrees.
Yeah, if they don't march, they go
Yeah.
there. Buy the Vanguard, get them up 7 inches up the board first and foremost.
Mhm.
Then do what you need to do for the movement.
I really
They
like that.
are
They're
your
solid.
classic redirectors.
Yeah, they're solid.
And again, what is it? 35 points for a Vanguard unit of 5?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, shall I take the Razor Gore Herds?
You will not, my friend. I'll be taking this and the Razor Gore Chariot. I'm going to claim this.
Time pressure.
Ball home pressure. The Razor Gore Herds, they've been upgraded to be core choices, baby!
That's
Crazy.
so good.
And they are not a core choice that it doesn't count towards score points, which I don't think exists anymore
No,
in any
it doesn't
fashion.
exist
Razor Gore Herds, they are movement 7, weapon skill 3, blitz skill 0, strength 5, toughness 5, 3 wounds, initiative 2, 4 attacks, leadership 6, 52 points model. They went down 3 points. So happy.
God.
Went into core and then down point.
Yep, they are war beasts, which
Yeah,
is probably
that did
their
happen.
biggest issue at the moment.
Yeah, that did happen.
They're on a massive base size as well, 50 by 75. They increased in base size.
Big footprint.
Use of 1+, as they've always been. The Tusk count as hand weapons, and they have Callous Hides. They now have light armour. They actually have a save these
Cheeky
days.
save.
Their special rules wise, they have Armor Bane 1, Fear, Foe Render, Impact Hits D3, Loner, Open Order, Primal Fury, Razor Tusk, and Swift Stride. They gained Primal Fury.
Yep.
Fantastic. Leash 6 does hurt a lot.
Yeah.
There is an item that helps us out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
there is.
a lot of people these days are floating around the idea of taking, which I think is quite good.
Yeah.
Armor Bane, Foe Render, and Razor Tusk means if they're all 6 on the turn they charge to wound, they are -4 to the save.
That's significant.
He's just.
They've also gained impact hits. Didn't they? They didn't have those, you know.
They didn't have any impact
No.
hits. You know,
They
they
gained
gained
D3
D3 impacts each.
Which
Very
the impact
nice.
hits benefit from the Razor Tusks.
I
think they do.
One of them, yeah, one of the special rules interacts with impact hits. I'm sure it does.
Razor Tusk, arm piece and characteristic of the Razor Gore's Tusks, hand weapons are approved by 1 from the Razor Tusk rule.
Maybe not.
Foe Render, hand weapon again.
Weapon. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just thinking ball gores is what affects impact hits.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
more
fair
than
enough.
It did, fair enough. Then
So the impact, you are getting a lot. If you take like big units, you are taking a lot of impacts. It's from.
Well, you have got
Yeah.
armor bane, so the 6
Yeah.
is the wound on the
6
impact
wound from the
hits
impact
would still be
Yeah.
-1.
That will stack up with it. They've got Swift Stride, so they're very fast.
Yeah.
Open Order, so if they move 7, they can then pivot
Yep.
at the end of it.
Yeah.
The big issue with them is the War Beast troop type.
Yeah.
The fact you can't use leadership. That is their biggest issue.
I mean, Loner does that as well, doesn't it?
No, Loner's
Is
means
Loner just they can't be joined?
can't be joined by a non-loner character.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
War Beast is the reason they can't use
Use the generals. lead.
generals
Yeah.
or BSB.
Or hold the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I I've been toying around the idea of taking.
Also means their unit strength 1.
Yeah, they are unit strength 1. The 3-wound giant
Hilarious.
mutated pig is unit strength 1.
Hilarious.
I just don't know why they just didn't make a monstrous cavalry.
Yeah, I don't really understand why.
I understand you don't want to use leadership, then just give them a rule saying they can't use leadership.
Yeah.
But just making monstrous cavalry.
Yeah.
But I've been toying around the idea of taking 4 units of 3 or 3 units of 4.
Maybe that's why though, because they're not cavalry.
Yeah, but neither.
Really, they're a monstrous beast.
Yeah, but neither's Dragon Ogre.
No, but they're sort of cavalry because they've sort of got like bottom half of mount and then top half of dude riding mount. Do you know what I mean?
Make a monstrous infantry.
Or
not monstrous beasts.
Look, mate, they're still very good.
Is monstrous beast still a thing though?
Beasts are monstrous beasts, I think. Oh no, they're monstrous infantry.
Monstrous beasts don't exist.
So I think make a monstrous inf. That would be the way to go.
They're still very good, mate.
But they are still.
They're still
very
good. I've been toying around the idea of taking your core unit gore and like 3 units of 4 or 4 units of 3.
Yeah.
And because if you say because they're under 5, they don't call panic tests.
Correct.
Which is
Yeah, really good.
that massive a big unit on a massive base size doesn't cause a panic test because it's not got
4 or
5.
fewer
It's
models.
not got 5 dudes.
It will panic itself if it takes 25% casualties.
But if you take unit 3, you got to kill 2.
2. Yeah, that's I think the way to go.
I'm thinking
Take
4
units of
units of 3.
Bold.
4 units of 3. Take the item that we're going to talk about later on.
Yeah, assuming you're not playing in a system where it's just 0 to 3.
Or be their core choices. So if they're using the...
Yeah, but a lot of systems still have, like the GW one is still just 0 to 3.
I thought they'd increase that to... Are they still like that?
No.
But if you're playing the TC or TCW then we let you take 5
core choices. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tuskor...
15 of them.
Yeah, you can. Baby! Tuskor Chariot. Who's going to say this before I take
I'll
Razor
take this one. So it's our first chariot. It is movement 7, pulled by 2 Tuskors. It's got a Best Gore crew and a Gore crew, which are both web skill 4, ballistic skill 3. The Best Gore is strength 4, the Gore is strength 3. Best Gore is initiative 4, the Gore is initiative 3, with 1 attack each and leadership 7. The chariot itself is strength 5, toughness 4, with 4 wounds. And you get 2 strength 4, web skill 3 attacks from the Tuskors. It's a heavy chariot on a 50 by 100, unit size of 1, 4 up armor save. The Best Gore's got a great weapon and a hand weapon. The Gore has got a cavalry spear and a hand weapon. Tuskors have got their tusks. It is close order. First charge. Impact hits D6 plus 1. Mark of Chaos Undivided. Primal Fury. Razor Tusks. And Warband.
These are
for
core,
85 points.
These are core chariots.
They're still core.
They are still core. I just checked.
Wow.
They are still core.
They must have literally given them Warband just so they can reroll their charge.
Charge, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
The fact is...
Necessary.
The amount of
necessary.
The amount of impact hits and the fact
At
that -2
yeah.
with first charge,
Yep.
with the Razor Tusk, the Primal Fury, all the buffs, they're probably the best core chariot going. There's not many core chariots going.
4 up save as well. It's good.
4 up save. I think
85 points.
85
They're
points
so
is so cheap. And 85 points, that's when you add it to... We're now talking about the chariot mounted characters.
Yes.
Because this is the exact same points.
Yes.
So 85 points for Tuskor Chariot for your Beast Lords
And
or
you keep
Shamans.
all of the crew as well.
Keep all the
You
crew.
literally just stuck the guy on the back.
Yeah.
Add
He
4
crams in there.
Add 4 wounds to your character.
Yep.
So you go up to 7 wounds.
Mm-hmm. Use the highest toughness, which is probably going to be the characters anyway.
Yep, for the Tuskor at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling you now got a toughness 5 Tuskor Chariot.
Yep.
It's just so good.
Really good.
First charge, impact D6 plus 1, 1 wide, Primal Fury, Razor Tusk, Warband.
Yeah. So good. And for all chariots, if your wizard is mounted on that chariot, he has got a 360 arc sight for his spells.
Yeah.
So you be spell slinging just 360.
Yes.
I mean, and I can't stress enough. They are core.
Yeah, they're very, very,
They are
very
core.
good.
You don't have to take unit of gore. Fine, ambush it. Who cares?
And then all of your army is on
And
chariots.
always I honestly, I'm on chariots or razor heads from your core section.
Yeah.
This is why you don't need the anvil units because you're fast hitting, you're fast moving, hit like a ton of bricks.
You do have the potential at that point to be caught out and countercharge.
Yes, you
because
do.
You don't have countercharge yourself, so if they get the charge on you, you potentially are in a bit of danger.
But you're 85 points.
I mean, you are super cheap. Yeah,
You're
you've
85
got a lot.
points.
Yeah, you've probably got 4 in your core.
At the minimum, yeah.
Yeah.
Or 3 if they're restricted.
If they're 0 to 3, yeah, and then some razor gore.
And into somehow a better chariot.
Better chariot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'll
raid.
take this one, mate. So.
You want to fight? You want to fight? Razor chariots. They are pretty much the exact same stat line as a Tuskor chariot, except it's pulled by a single Razor rather than 2 Tuskors. It also gains additional toughness.
Yep.
and it goes up from 85 to 120, so a 35-point increase.
A lot, but
it's steep.
Not enough.
No.
it's still really cheap.
It is. Still a heavy chariot. It's 50 by 100. It's still the same base size.
Everyone else had to rebase. You were fine.
I was fine with my chariots. I had to rebase on my Bestigor, okay?
No, boo. Your gore stayed on the same.
They did. Unit size of 1, armour value of 4+, still same armour. They got the Bestigor, it's got the exact same equipment, so is the Gore. The Razor has its tusks, same as the Tuskgors. Special rules wise, Armour Bane 1, which is the Razor only. Close Order, Fear, First Charge, Foe Render, Razor only. Impact, it's D6 plus 2.
Because D6 plus 1 wasn't enough.
We're going additional, more.
Make it make sense.
Mark of Undivided, Primal Fury, and Razor Tusks. It's combined the Razor Herd with the Tuskgor Chariot.
They're sick, mate.
Yeah.
You don't really need to actually spend all that much time on this.
No, again, you can have it as a character mount.
I would go probably Tuskgor Chariot on your Wizard. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'd probably then go Razor Chariot if you're taking a Beast Lord.
Yeah, because the Wizard's toughness 5 anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're getting that. And actually, Wargors on Razor Chariots, I think, are nice because you get the toughness.
They get times 5, yeah. But then the Beast Lord wants as many attacks he can from his mount to do as much as he can.
Yeah, so you definitely hit the Beast Lord and Razor.
I think the Beast Lord and Razor
stuff comfortable on Tuskgors.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to come down to. If you can fit in, just stick everything on Razor Chariot. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
If you have the points.
You are limited, though, aren't you, to 1 per 1,000 of each, of like the combat characters and the not combat characters to be on Chariots.
Yeah, so you can have 1 Beast Lord on Razor Chariot, 1 Wargor on Razor Chariot.
Yeah.
Then 1 Brave Shaman and 1
regular Shaman.
Which I think 4 character mounted Chariots.
To be honest,
which is
2,000 points. The Beast Lord and Brave Shaman, they're limited anyway to 1 for 1,000 points anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just
only if you try to spam.
If you try to spam Wargor
regular Brave Shamans.
Yeah. But then even then, that's 2 Wargors and Razor Chariots. Because it's 1 per 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could have, you could really get as many as you can in there.
You can still get a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But the Razor Chariot, sick.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know.
Very good.
It's so much better. Weirdly, it's so much better than it was last edition, but not a lot's changed for it.
It's the core rules around like impact hits on chariots and generally, the AP on impact hits for heavy chariots and generally AP not being in relation to strength.
The AP hasn't changed. The armor penetration hasn't changed for the Razor.
The armor around it has.
Armor around it has, yeah. And the amount of impact hits is increased by 1. I mean, D6 plus 1 in the 8th, but they go from there.
And the character on it has got like 9 wounds.
Yeah. The core rules, so it's really good.
Yes.
Dragon Shag Off, I've had my time, I've had my fun.
You're going to let someone else
I'll do the Shag Off. But, so they're a monster. They are movement 7, weapon skill 6, BS of 2. Strength 6, toughness 5, 6 wounds, initiative 4, 5 attack, leadership 9, 225 points. It's a serious stat line for that cost. Now they come with hand weapon and light armour, 50 by 75, unit size only 1, you can only use singles. Now they may take an additional hand weapon or a great weapon for 4 points. They replace their light armour with heavy armour. They can take up to 50 points of mutations and may take 50 points of magic items. They have Armour Bane 2, Armoured Hide 2, Close Order, Ensorcelled Weapons, Immune Psych, Large Target, Stomp D3 plus 1, Storm Call, Terror, and the Quickening Storm. Now, Storm Call is a bound magic missile, power level 1. They can cast it even if engaged in combat, which is nice. It's cast on a 7+, range self. If this bound spell is cast, all units within 6 of the model, friend or foe, including units engaged in combat with this model, suffer D3 strength 4 hits with an AP of -1.
Now it's good because that combines with the Quickening Storm.
Indeed, which gives him +1 initiative and attack.
Yes, and Dragon Ogre units.
Yeah, seriously good that.
So you want, if you're going heavy on Dragon Ogre units, you might want to consider taking a Shag Off as well to run around as like a little sort of. They're not a hero, so they're not giving out leisure or anything like that. But you can run around as like a linchpin.
Yeah, and they always can cast Storm Call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is so good.
And the fact that it's a toughness 5, 6 win monster with 3 up armor save.
As long as it doesn't march, it can cast Storm Call anyway.
Yeah, that's the only down.
And him and Dragon Ogres have got a 5-up ward against it, so they don't get damaged or unlikely to get damaged by it.
Yeah, it's also winning them on like 5s, you know.
And they've got probably a 4-up armor against it, and they're 5-up. Yeah, they're not going to take much, if any.
No, I mean
you take that risk for the +1
initiative and
attack anyway.
For sure.
The only issue with it is that his stomp attacks have no AP.
No, because he's monstrous creature.
That is the only issue. He's got a lot of stomps though.
He's got a D3
he does
plus
have Armor
1.
Bane 2.
Does that combine with Stomps?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, lovely. Arm 2, there you go.
So on the 6s, you've got 2.
He's got Terror as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice one. He's source weapons, so you might be tempted not to take one of the
additional hand weapon, yeah.
You might be tempted by doing that. Initiative 4, I don't think you take a great weapon.
No, I don't think
Initiative 4 strength. And with Armour Bane 2, Initiative 4 strength 6.
Yeah.
And having ensorcelled weapons, so you're -1 anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you need to take the great weapon.
No.
I don't think you need to take additional weapon. You've got 5 attacks, 6 if you get the quickness storm off.
Yeah, I don't think you need to either.
Yeah.
Give him cheap. Give him 6 points. You can take.
Can't give him a charm shield.
No, you can't. You can give mutations and items, so there
Yep.
might be some choices that you want to look at. And Leadership 9, he's a
Solid.
he's a higher leadership than a base beast lord.
Yeah.
So I'm not the item I'm thinking of the Razor Lord. I might be
Good
teleporting
idea.
him instead.
Yeah. We will see.
The only issue with him is that he's competing with another monster in the army. He is
Massively
competing
so.
massively with that other monster.
Not the next one.
No, the next one has stayed pretty much rubbish.
Yes, it is the Jabberslath. It is movement 6, weapon skill and ballistic skill 4, strength toughness 5 with 5 wounds, initiative 3, 5 attacks, leadership 9, 195 points. It is a monstrous creature on a 60 by 100 mil base. It's got wicked claws, slithy tongue, slithy, and scaly skin, which counts as heavy armour. Close order, fly 9, large target, maddening aura, poison attacks, spurting bile blood, stomp attacks D3, swift stride, and terror. So its maddening aura is during the command subphase of its turn, any enemy unit that is within 8 of this model, including units that are fleeing or that are engaged in combat, must make a leadership test. If the test is failed, the unit suffers D3 strength 3 hits with no armour or regen saves permitted. Ward saves can be attempted as normal. Not bad. Better now that you can't just re-roll your leadership test from your BSB.
It's also completely different what it was.
Yeah.
They used to give everything with 12 inches stupidity.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's decent now.
It's not bad. Not many hits, not great strength, but it ignores armour. So
And regen.
And regen.
So it could be that if you clutch your hand, that last wound on that Dragon Lord.
I mean, you could.
It's ignoring 2 of the 3 saves it's probably going to have.
It is, yeah. It does need to win it on a 6, though.
D3 hits. You can fail each test.
Yeah.
It's risky.
Maybe.
I
And
mean,
you've got to be within 8 of the Jabberslath that hasn't already died.
Yeah, well, the Jabberslath's fly, mate.
Yes.
So he can get around, he can try and avoid it. In
maybe.
close order, which does hamper his movement.
Yes. It's got lumbering, though.
Yes.
Spurting bile blood. For each wound this model loses during the combat phase, the attacking enemy unit suffers a single strength for a hit with an AP of -1. It's not bad. Wicked Claws, strength of the user AP2, and Slithy Tongue, which is a shooting attack, range 12, strength 5, AP1, move and shoot, which means you can march and shoot, and quick shot.
Which means you ignore the movement.
You can always stand and shoot, and you ignore the -1 for moving and shooting.
I mean, it's dropped down, I think, 80 points.
Oh, was it that many?
It was 275.
Wow.
Or it was 275 or 250.
I think it's definitely takeable.
Yeah, because it's reasonably cheap.
I just
Reasonable.
think
Sub
that
200 points.
I just think for 30 points, I'd probably just take a shag off.
Oh, yeah.
Or when we get to what is on the next page.
It's not, it's the last one.
Oh,
It's the last entry.
When we get to something later.
Again, it's the same as Dragon Show. I'm going to say now, he's competing with the Gorgon.
Yeah, that's
He's
the issue,
competing with the Gorgon.
Or if you take a Doom Ball and you take 1 in special and 1 Gorgon in rare, you've got
You
some rare
can
ones
take
if
it.
you don't want to take 3
I
Gorgon.
think a lot of all these monsters, they're all rare choices. And if you don't take the Doom Ball, or the Gorbal as general, they are all competing with that Gorgon.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
Which does not help them out a lot.
No. They're not
Goblins-
really cheap enough to get in with 2 Gorgons either.
No, not.
Not at 2k anyway.
Cockatrice. So, movement 4, web skill 4. This is a new entrant as well. This is
It
the only sort of magic entrant apart from the Bone Grunt to make the transition.
So far.
So far, Trollhag. She was.
Oh, she was.
she
She
got
was
PDF,
experimental
didn't
rules.
she?
She wasn't even in a
Yeah.
book.
I think
Her
all
and
she
the
got was
Rhinox.
the
Yeah, they were
from
PDF
before
ones,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, they were experimental.
Yeah, so
experimental.
far, yeah.
one of 3 so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving forward, web skill 4, web skill 5, strength 4, toughness 5, 4 wounds, initiative 6, 6 attacks, leadership 6. The mark of the beast.
The leadership
there.
6 hurts it.
It does hurt a little bit. 170 points. It is a monster creature on a 50 by 50. It has claws, which count the hand weapons, which is rubbish. Because it doesn't have any AP in combat.
Yep.
Yes.
Petrifying Gaze and Scaly Skin. So it has heavy armour. May take acidic vomit for 20 points. And may have poison attack special rule for 10 points. So it has a close order, fly 10, large target, stomp 1, stony stare, swift stride, and terror. Stony Stare. So the Stony Stare, at the start of each combat phase, any models in base contact with this model must make an initiative test. If the test is failed, they suffer D3, strength 2 hits, no arm save permitted. Ward and regens may be attempted as well.
That's pretty rubbish.
Yep. Petrifying Gaze, Rage 18, Strength 2, Magical Attacks, Mortal Wounds D3. You roll to wound against the initiative rather than toughness. No arm saves permitted against this.
That's solid. Initiative
okay.
6.
It used to be HKB.
Yeah, which it still should be in my opinion.
I'm pretty sure it also used to be
Sniper.
Quick shot or quick
It's
fire.
a single. The problem is Mortal Wounds D3. Yeah, it's great, but it's a single attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be more. It should be better.
And Acidic Vomit is a Strength 3 -1 breath weapon.
Yeah, get it out of it.
That's that. You pay 20 points on it for the privilege.
If you can find a cockatrice, then maybe you can hire the 18. Other 80s TV shows are available. But if you can actually find a cockatrice, they are a lovely model.
They are lovely.
And I think they're worth taking, in my opinion. I think they're solid.
I don't see it. I think Gaze is rubbish because you're just barely ever going to hit anything that you care about.
BS5.
Or wound anything that you care about. Yeah, but you're going to be long range probably at range 18. You can't march and shoot it, even though he's literally just looking at you.
I will say,
You're -1 if you move.
it is special.
He is special. It's
not a rare
choice.
choice.
And
Not
it's
competing with
initiative
Gordon, I
6,
suppose.
so he's going to wound a lot. He's going to be wounding most things in the game on a 3.
No. You roll to wound at hit strength 2 against their initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you used his initiative.
No.
You
you
use their initiative as their toughness,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, that's rubbish.
Yes. So you wound most things on like 5s or 6s,
that's rubbish.
rather than just
The
6s.
Get it out of here.
Also, I forgot to mention.
Lovely model, though.
Lovely model.
Yeah. We'll go from there. Yeah. It's not going to be AP.
No.
Which is, it's a 6 attack, it's very nice.
Oh, I retract my earlier statement if I think it's alright. It's a nice model.
Even if it had AP1 on its attacks, I think it'd be significantly better.
If it had Foe Render.
Yeah?
Give Foe Render. These are 6.
Yeah?
Give Primal Fury, give Foe Render.
Don't hate that.
It's not going to get rid. It's not going to get off.
Get it that often, no.
No.
No, I don't hate that. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Cygor, who wants to take the one-eyed guy?
Yeah, I'll get involved in the old, in that.
The first behemoth as well.
Yeah, so he is movement 7, weapon skill 2, BS1. Very disappointing on both of those. Strength 6, toughness 5, 6 wounds, initiative 3, 4 attacks at leadership 8, and 215 points.
So he has dropped 60 points.
Yeah, I still don't think it's enough.
He's not, to be honest.
Claws counts as hand weapon, hurl attack, see below, and calloused hide counts as light armour. His toughness 5 with 6 up save, it's just ain't enough. He's got close order, ghost sight, immune psychology, large targets, soul eater, stomp attacks D3, stubborn, terror, and timber.
No.
Timber!
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You will moo.
You're no fun anymore.
That was never fun. Ghost sights. During the combat phase, a Cygor may reroll any failed rolls to hit made against enemy wizards, enemy models or units equipped with any magic items, or enemy models or units with a reward or regeneration save.
So basically
everything in the game.
Yeah.
Because now every
Everyone can take a magic item.
every
or a
unit
magic
champion in their
flag.
dog's got
Yeah.
magic
That
something.
weapon skill 2, all of a sudden, not that
All of
bad.
a sudden ain't that bad.
But
yeah.
it's only got 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, strength 6 is good though. Soul Eater. Any enemy wizard that wishes to cast a spell whilst within 12 of one or more Cygors must first make a leadership test. If the test is failed, the wizard has lost his nerve. And should they fail to cast their spell, i.e. should the casting value be the spell has been miscast and the active player immediately rolls in the miscast table to see what fate befalls the unfortunate wizard. If the test is passed, the wizard can continue with attempting their cast as normal. So basically,
if they fail to cast,
if they fail the leadership test and fail to cast,
they miscast.
They miscast.
It's the exact same as what it was in 8th edition, but it's a lot worse because the miscast table is a lot more forgiving.
Yeah,
It
and they've
is-
got to be within 12 of the cycles.
So with the Cygor, where the Cygor actually wants to be at the back of
Wants
the
to be
board,
at the back of the board,
with
yeah.
the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fact that the miscast table can allow you to cast a spell regardless.
Yeah, although you can't cast any more spells. After
Can't
that,
cast more
so-
spells, but fair. But yeah, back when it used to be like, oh, it's a large template strength 10.
The first result is still that, it just doesn't kill your wizard.
Doesn't kill you with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's also
and then,
the risk of being hit as well
Yeah.
for those templates.
That's
Go on.
true. And then finally you've got the hurl attack, which is actually ridiculously one of the best stone throws in the game. It's strength
Not bad.
4. It's so small blast. Strength 4 on the burst. Strength 8 under the hull. -1 on the burst and -3 under the hull. Bombardment, cumbersome, multiple wounds, D3 +1. Now the weapon shoots like a stone thrower using the bombardment special rule and a 3-inch blast template. If a misfire is rolled, the model loses a single wound. Multiple wounds D3 plus 1 only applies to the model whose hull lies underneath the central blast template.
So this is the main reason you take a Cygor.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it's basically the best stone thrower in the game is because it does everything a stone thrower does with a little bit less range.
Can't get itself.
Crucially, he's got large target. So it
Oh,
ignores the line of
there,
fire special
yeah,
rule.
there's
So
that
actually, it's the best stone thrower in the game.
Yeah.
It's
got a
as well.
better.
Yeah.
But they had the misfire table and they have the cranes test as well. They can
Yeah,
blow
that's
themselves
the
up.
problem.
It's got better strength on the blast and AP, I think, than a regular stone
it
thrower,
does.
doesn't
I think, and it's
think
also more points D3 plus 1.
My
Yeah.
all stone throwers are D3
Are they
plus
D3
1.
plus 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cannons are D3, stone throwers D3
Fair
plus 1.
Yeah, it's solid. The hurl attack's actually
Yeah.
probably the only reason you take it.
To be honest, it
Yeah,
used to be, it was the only reason you took it
Yeah.
prior. Anyway.
Yeah, and I actually think it's now, like, ergo, because of the changes to artillery and line of sight, it's now actually even better than it was.
I still, again, compete with a Gorgon. You can,
Yeah,
if your general was a brace shame, you can take one of these in special.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, which I think
So
you
it's
maybe
not
do.
awful.
Maybe you do.
It's a cool model as well.
It is a very nice, it is a very
Yeah.
lovely model as well. The head is fantastic on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ghost sight's cool, but you don't want to be in combat. Soul
No,
Eater
not really.
doesn't really do as much.
It's not enough range and isn't that good if it is in range.
No, the hull attack is what you're saying. You're saying a 215 point stone thrower,
Yeah.
which is the same points as a hill cannon.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it is anyway. We're in the same
Fair.
book.
Moving
It
on.
is.
Moving on to the Chaos Giant.
Gigante?
Yeah, the Chaos
Where
Gigante.
does this Gigante come from?
You know where it's come from.
It needs to be stopped.
It is movement 6, web skill 3, ballistic skill 1, strength and toughness 6 with 6 wounds, initiative 2, special attacks, and leadership 10 for 200 points. He's either on a 50mm square or a 50 by 75. He's got Giant's Club and Callous Hide, which counts as light armour. Cheeky little save. He can have Scaly Skin, which counts as heavy armour for 10 points, and he can have regen 6+ for 20 points.
I might actually do both of those.
Yeah, it's 30 points for the pair though. Like, he's
I might buy them.
I'd probably buy the
if
heavy
you're not
armour.
buying Gorgons.
Oh, yeah.
I'd buy the heavy armour. The regen, maybe.
Maybe. Special rules, close order, giant attacks, immune psychology, large target, pick up and stomp attacks D6, terror, timber, and unbreakable.
Unbreakable on giants these days is fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Giant attacks, so instead of attacking normally during the combat phase or making a pick up and attack, a giant can choose to make a giant attack. You nominate an enemy unit that the giant is engaged in combat with to be the target and roll on the giant attacks table. It's a D6, so on a 1, nominate a single model in the fighting rank of the enemy unit that the giant is engaged with to be the target. That model is hit and suffers D3 plus 1 wounds with no armour or regen saves.
Wonderful wording. In the fighting rank.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
my
you can
that
punch,
wizard
you can
way
punch
over there.
someone 20 men down.
I think you'll find you headbutt him.
Headbutt.
Have you never seen the giant with the Mr. Fantastic stretchy neck?
I haven't. But I'm about to. Stretch Armstrong, that's what I'm doing.
Have you ever played a game called Little Nightmares 2? You know what about the teacher with the stretchy neck?
Yeah, that's what the giant does.
Number 2 is belly flop. He crushes it down bodily upon the enemy. Place a small 3-inch blast template so its central hole is directly over the centre of the target unit. Any model, friend or foe, but not including this model, he can't belly flop himself.
Yeah.
Whose base lies underneath the template risks being hit and suffering a single hit using the strength characteristic of this model with an AP of 2. So strength 6, AP 2.
I mean,
Partials.
risk of being hit.
But it's not bad when they are hit. Strength 6 minus 2.
Yeah.
No, it is actually damaging.
Mighty Swing on a 3 or 4. The giant is subject to the random attack special rule and has an attack characteristics of D6 plus 1. And the giant's club has a strength characteristic of strength plus 1 and an AP of -2. So D6 plus 1 attacks, strength 7, AP 2. But he does have to roll.
He has to roll to hit, which I think is a lot of the issues of giants attacks. They used to be automatic hit, but now you have to roll to hit with them.
Yeah. Thump with club. Nominate a single model in the fighting rank of an enemy unit that the giant is engaged with to be the target of this attack.
Yeah, we go.
For this attack, the giant's club has a strength characteristic of strength plus 4, so 10, and an AP of -4, and has multiple in D6.
He just eats him.
Yeah, he does have to hit still.
You do have to.
He does have to hit, but when he does it,
Also,
ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
Also, just another thing that's come to my mind with that attack. You know the meme of Willem Dafoe in the rain, looking out the sky like,
Yes.
other actors are available.
And finally on a 6, jump up and down. The giant does not use his club. Instead, the target suffers D6 plus 1 hits using the strength characteristic of the model with no armour saves permitted.
really good because it's auto hits.
Yeah, and arms.
The one thing about this is that this does not matter anymore on what size model you are.
No.
So you
can jump up and down on the dragon.
On a dragon, he's got hops, mate.
Yes.
He's got boosties.
He's got a pogo stick.
I like the idea. Or a space armor.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you'd belly flop a Chaos Dragon.
Yeah. I like the idea that you headbutt a single state troop champion.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
I mean, he's devastating.
He's dead, mate. He's dead. Devastating. He's dead, mate.
Yeah.
No armor or region. How hard's the end, mate?
You seen the size of the horns on him? I mean, yeah, it's upsetting that they didn't give the specifications to model size anymore.
Yeah.
But it makes it a lot easier.
It was like
to do.
triple the amount of tables.
Yeah.
Though. You think about Storm of Magic, there was 3 tables.
The
infantryman, monsters, and
monsters.
and then like
monstrous and then monsters, wasn't it?
For the bone grinder was
So it was a lot.
But no, it was. But to attack having to roll a hit is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You want the jump up and down is what you want.
Or the
Depends
headbutt.
on what you're fighting.
Like
If
character
you're a
in
single
their front
model,
rank.
you probably want thump with club.
You have to roll the hit with that one though.
You've got to roll to hit.
Yeah,
though.
but
and you roll
you
up to
can-
3.
Yeah,
Probably in on 4s, if not 5s, if it's character.
that is true.
Well, they've got to be skill 7 to get hit on 5.
Yeah, it's got to be like a big character.
Skill 7 isn't all that common.
No, it isn't. So, but it's still probably 4s half the time.
I mean, headbutt, jump up and down really is
That's the one, isn't it? Or headbutt.
Headbutt, you automatic hit.
headbutt, jump
Yeah.
up and down really.
That's the one you want when you're fighting
A single model.
or the dragon characters. Because
Yeah.
it ignores armor and regen.
Yeah.
So they're only getting
Yeah.
1 of 3
And
states.
straight up
so
just
good.
D3 plus 1 wounds.
Yeah.
If it doesn't do its giant attacks, it can do a pickup and. So a giant that is engaged in combat with 1 or more units whose troop type is regular infantry or heavy infantry may choose to make a pickup and attack. You nominate an enemy unit of regular or heavy infantry that the giant is engaged in combat with. The unit must immediately make an initiative test. If the test is failed, the victim is picked up by the giant. What happens next does not bear thinking about, but whatever it is, a single model belonging to the target unit is immediately removed from play. If the test is passed, the warriors manage to duck and dodge away from the giant's grasping hands. No one is picked up and the attack has no effect. Then roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, the giant forgets what it is doing and makes no further attacks. On a 4+, the giant attempts to pick up another enemy. The target unit must make another initiative test. Continue this until the giant forgets what it's doing, or until the target unit is destroyed. Enemy models removed from play are considered to have been removed from the fighting rank of the enemy unit.
Good.
Yeah, so what?
In
where
certain
this doesn't make
situations,
sense
it's good.
is if I have like an initiative 5 Beast Lord or whatever initiative he is in a unit of Bestigor who are initiative 4. Do I make the initiative test with a Bestigor, and if they fail, can I choose to kill the Beast Lord?
Nominate an enemy. Why am I doing that? I've got to put one.
They choose nominate enemy at regular heavy infantry that the giant engaged in combat. The unit must immediately take a magnetic test. So
A
the
victim
unit
is
takes
picked
time.
up by the giant. What happens next is not worth thinking about. Whether a single model belonging to the target unit.
who picks the model?
Who picks the model?
Yeah, that's an FAQ one. So I
He should have been an FAQ.
I would argue that because it's your target in the unit.
The Bestigor, you can only pick up the Bestigor.
I suppose by those, like you got to make a rule.
But you could,
But then could you argue you could target the Beast Lord?
There's an argument to suggest that you.
No, because you don't, the giant's not targeting anyone. It's
Well,
saying
you nominate
He's just
any
targeting
unit.
the
not
unit.
even unit, but then you can say, "Oh, I'm going to take the average target." But then say you
Do
manage.
you pick up the champ? Can you pick up the champion?
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
say you definitely could pick up the champion, yeah.
But once the unit's gone, say if somehow you manage to kill the entire unit, and pick up and they're all in your bag or down your trousers,
Yeah, or
wherever they
they're
are.
just dead.
Or
They're
just
gone.
dead.
You've eaten them.
Is that Beast Lord still considered part of the unit? So you now have to take an initiative test?
Well,
I
there
think
used to
in
be a
that-
beautiful
I think-
rule back in the day called an impromptu unit characters.
I think in that scenario, no, because I think as soon as he isn't left with a Bestigor, he is obviously no longer in the unit, so he's a separate unit.
So you can't pick it. So you just Beast Lord.
Yeah, then you just tread
Why are
on
we
him.
picking up Beast Lord as well?
Then you just tread on him.
Because the
Because you
Beast
have
Lord is
D6
one
slots.
it killed, mate. That's
Yeah.
what.
No, but why,
Yeah.
why are we saying Beast Lord? He's in the same army as a Beast Lord. Why not say the General of the Empire?
Alright, General of the Empire, fine. But you
It's
get...
a Beast Lord. It's a bit of Civil War.
needs an FAQ.
Needs an FAQ,
Desperately.
potentially very good.
Yes. I mean, still quite good.
You know that you'll rule it one way and GW will rule it the other way.
100%.
Be ready for
100%.
Beast Lord to just be able to be picked up.
And then into the last monster, the last
I
unit
suppose
entry.
you won this
I've let you head.
Yeah,
I'll let you
go
go.
on then.
I'll go with these ones. The Gorgon is the final entrant, and the boy went entrant, is he? He's room 7,
good.
weapon skill 4, physical 0, Strength 6, Toughness 6, 6 wounds, Initiative 4, 5 attacks, Leadership 9, 245 points.
So he's gone down 30 points?
He's gone down 30 points.
Yeah. I didn't even realise he still had the swallow hole.
Yeah, don't use it. It's hard to
If you
use
use
anyway.
it, you're not using
Oh, to be fair, it is very hard.
It's hard to
use
it.
Yeah, it is.
Right, so he is a behemoth. He's on 60 by 100. Unit size of 1. Equipment he has cleaver limbs, see below, and callous hide. He has light armour now.
Nice.
He has blood greed, close order, frenzy, large target, Primal Fury, regen 6+. He also has a regen.
Cheeky.
Stomp attacks D3, which is upsetting. Stubborn, swallow whole, terror, and timber.
Oh, what was the...
Timber!
Thanks. Were all of his attacks with the special rules that we're going to touch on not enough? You wanted D6 stomps as well?
Yes. I mean, the
fact
dragon
that
has
the
D6 stomp.
regen just annoys me. It's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
I've seen people.
Everything he's had is just so unnecessary.
I've seen it when someone passes the 6 region like, why does he have it?
Mate, it's the truth. It is. I'll say it. Why? It's unnecessary.
So, swallow whole. During the command subphase of its turn, a Gorgon that is engaged in combat with one or more units of regular or heavy infantry may choose to make a swallow whole attack. To make a swallow whole attack, it nominates an enemy unit of regular or heavy infantry that the Gorgon is engaged in combat with. The unit must immediately take an initiative test. If it fails, the Gorgon grabs the victim from the unit, stuffs him into its gullet. A single model belonging to the target unit is immediately removed from play as casualty.
Same thing.
Same thing. It's the same thing as the pickup and. But each time an enemy model is removed from play in this way, the Gorgon recovers a single lost wound. Same issue as that. Who's pigs?
Yeah.
Well, again, it's a bit. It's a bit like again grabs a victim from the unit.
I think
on those wordings, you would 100% suggest I could just grab a wizard.
Yeah.
But then it says a single model belonging to the target unit. So
I
again,
think it's going to be you can't target characters with it.
Well,
Whether the initiative or with the grabbing.
It's an interesting one
it's
because
just
when
gonna
a
be
character joins a unit, it becomes
unit.
part of that unit. So he's a model. He's a single model belonging to the
But
target
do you,
unit.
do you then always use the best initiative?
Well, that's
If
again.
the
I would
character's
say
got
leverage.
less,
I'd say use
in,
the average.
in 8th you would.
I'd say use the
So
average.
that's the question.
So the characters just get screwed over.
Yeah.
That's the risk.
I might go with that.
Let's be honest, you're probably never going to use this rule because
No.
what the Gorgon wants to fight is due to his weapons.
Yeah.
Cleaver limbs.
He's not regular or heavy infantry.
No, he has cleaver limbs. He is ranged combat, strength user, AP 2, killing blow, and monster slayer.
Ridiculous.
He is.
Ridiculous that he's got both.
So has Tomb Scorpion. Tomb Scorpion 75 points, 77 points.
Fair.
Yeah, but
In
the
the
Tomb
more colours.
Scorpion is toughness 5 with like 3 wounds.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
also got a 5 up.
the Tomb
5
Scorpion.
up regen, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he got
Has he got
6 up
regen?
regen.
But he's
No, I'm
not-
not going to complain about the Tomb Scorpions. They're very good. I've used them very well. Me and Mr. Cropper had a game at an event, and I charged his Gorgon with my Tomb King on Dragon. I did 6 wounds on the nose, and he passed 2 regens, so he survived. He then rolled 6 attacks, 1/6, re-rolled it 1/6, cut my dragon in half. But my Tomb Scorpion did then go on to kill all of his monsters, and my Necrosphinx did use a big HKB attack to kill his Doomball. Now, granted, any 6 would have counted because it's infantry, but it was nice it was the big one. So, in the end, me and Jack completely drew, but Jack won because of the points for getting the hill. So it was a really good game.
But
It
you
was
can
a really fun
you
game.
can get 3 Scorpions.
Yeah.
You can get 3 Gorgons.
Oh yeah, fair.
You can. No,
It's not points,
my
but-
3 Scorpions are cheaper than 1 Gorgon, but
75.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
are
they are.
cheaper. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, but
Nah.
it was a really good game with Jack. It cut both ways for both of us. I'm not annoyed about the Gorgon because I then went on to killing blow loads of stuff. So,
Back to the
it was a
Gorgon.
good game.
Back to the Gorgon. The Gorgon is just when we say
He is like 2+.
he's 2+.
Really?
So his 5 attacks may seem low, but then you realise he's got frenzy and blood greed. He's got 7
So he's
attacks.
got-
He's the double up meta, right? He's the toughness 6 meta, so he's hard to get through. And he fundamentally is also a massive counter to the big
Dragons.
monster meta.
Yeah.
So he fits in both. He falls into the toughness 6 meta, and he falls into the I'm going to kill all of your big monsters meta.
Yep.
What does happen with it? People are saying, "Oh, the Gorgon's not that great. He doesn't fly. It's hard to get him to charge. So I can either avoid it or charge him with my big monster
Yeah.
and go first." Yeah, fair. You can do that. If you don't kill him, you are in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened with me and Jack.
Yeah.
My Tomb King was multiple wounds too, and he did 2 wounds, and Jack passed both the regens, and then my Dragon did 2 wounds. Well, that's it. I wasn't dead. And all he needs 1 in 36, but all he needs is the 1/6. If the 6 goes through, mate, whatever he's fighting, he's dead.
Yeah, if you don't kill...
It's reasonable odds to get that 1/6 as well, because weapon skill 4, you're hitting most things on 4.
Well, again, I think they.
So you've got 3 or 4
I
attacks.
think they probably should have been weapon skill 3.
I will say as well, Primal Fury, real one's it.
Yeah, leadership 9
as well.
So you're probably going to be on 4 hits.
Yeah.
That's not bad odds for getting 1/6. Not bad odds at all.
Not at all.
That's over 50%
It's only
chance.
the Armour of the Ages that saved that meant that against Jack, which
yeah.
now you can't even do it.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes him even stronger. You know, odds on he probably is going to get that 6.
Yeah, the real ones to hit, it's the Primal Fury, the additional there's 2 attacks from Frenzy.
Yeah.
Frenzy is an issue because he has to charge, but then definitely that's where stuff like the Harpies come in to block the
But
Frenzy
he's
charges.
got Blood Greed, so he's only overrunning one
D6, and pursuing D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it's alright because he's cut whatever his
So
monster's
say,
laying in half. So.
if that just puts into the idea that you don't want to be going to units.
Not
You
really.
want to be
No.
going to the monstrous infantry, monstrous cavalry, monsters.
Regular cavalry.
Even chariots, you can't insta-kill the chariot. You have 7 strength, 6 -2 attacks.
Yeah,
You should just kill the chariot.
Yeah.
And
you can stop
anything
the
you
chariot
can't
at
just one
-2
it kill.
AP.
Yeah, I mean, back when the game first came out, people were saying, "Oh, I don't know if I take Augurs." I think you take 2.
I didn't take
You just take 2. Oh, take 3 if saying Doomball. If you want to go that hard.
Yeah, if you want to go super hard, I'd probably take
enough.
2.
2 enough, and then
2's
raise your
good for
chariot.
balance.
Yeah.
But the Gorgon, fantastic. Honestly, and that's why all the other red choices compete heavily with the Gorgon.
Yeah.
And that's it for units.
It is.
I think we've also done all the units with Morris Scouts.
We've done all of
there
the
was only
units because
3
we did the
Warriors
Chaos
Scouts
ones.
Yeah,
And we've
Charles
done our special rules at this
Ogres.
point.
We had done special rules,
So
so
we've got mutations.
Mutations.
And
Yep.
spells.
And well, you've altered.
You know, I was
Volatile.
looking at the spells, and actually, I think the other 2 aren't bad. It's just Volatile is good.
Yeah.
But let's get
Yeah.
on to the
You
mutations.
want to start off
now.
with the mutation, John?
Yeah. So, Slug Skin, 50 points.
Just
It is
quickly,
worth
sorry.
bearing in mind
Yeah.
that each mutation may only be taken once per army.
Yeah.
So, Slug Skin, 50 points. Any enemy model that directs its attacks against this model or any unit it has joined during the combat phase suffers a -1 modifier to hit. So, 50 points, -1 to it.
Really good
It's expensive, but the fact it affects the unit makes it
Yeah,
probably
it affects
worth
the
it.
whole unit.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So if you're taking a bestival unit, I would just because the Warlord can take this. I think. Yeah, they've got 50 points mutation.
yeah.
If you send a Warlord, just take Slugskin.
Or Minotaurs.
Or Minotaurs, Slugskin.
All sorts, mate. Really
I think
good.
the Mino Champ can take 50 points. Or is he limits 25?
No, I don't think he can take mutations, to be honest.
No?
No.
Yeah, but 25.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so it dropped.
But Gorballs can take it.
The Gorballs, the Doomballs can take
Yeah.
it. Honestly, there's probably you can always find someone to put Slugskin in your army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got the point, it is expensive. You have to try and find the points for it. But
50 points for -1/2 units to be hit in combat is really strong.
Yeah, it's like you take a massive unit of Besticles.
Yeah. Second one, Crown of... Oh,
Sorry, even if you take it on a chariot, the best beast on a chariot,
It's not bad on him.
It's not bad on him still.
No,
You're not getting the most out of it, but it's not bad.
No, it's still not bad. Crown Horns.
Yeah. Crown of Horns, 45 points. Characters only. The character and any unit they have joined gain stubborn. So I don't think it's worth 45 points, in my opinion.
I mean, it was.
I just don't think stubborn is that good anymore.
No.
It has dropped 30 points.
Wow, okay.
But someone was a lot better.
But stubborn was a lot better.
Previous when they
It
when
was
it was
75 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it
You
gave you
gotta think
stubborn.
though, that was all. It wasn't that
That
crown
back
wasn't
in-
made for 8.
That was
seven.
3-8. It was made in 7
Yeah.
but which there was no crown of command, so
Yeah,
it was hard
of
to get stubborn.
Muscular Monstrosity, 35 points. This model, but not its mount, has +1 strength.
I actually think it's quite worth it. I actually quite like that.
I like it.
I think she's strength 5 base for most of your combat characters. Well, if you're Beast Lord.
Yeah,
You take this, and you take the Biting Blade, which doesn't have to see strength, but you're strength 6 at -2, possibly -3.
Or on a Doomball.
Doomball is strength 7 base.
Yeah,
And he's
really
already got
nice.
the AP from Fire Render.
Fire
If he
Render.
passes his-
Again, just puts into the idea you don't really take a magic weapon, just take Muscular Monstrosity.
No, big fan. Like that a lot.
Pelt of Midnight, 35 points. Characters only. Any enemy model that targets this character and or any unit they have joined during the shooting phase suffers an additional -1 to hit. So -1 against shooting. 35
This
points.
isn't bad.
It's the opposite of Slugskin for cheaper,
Yeah.
but characters only as well.
This
Yeah.
isn't bad, but the stuff you really take damage from in the shooting phase is magic missiles, which don't roll hit.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's enough sort of ballistic skill based shooting
If you can't
that
against
really does damage against you.
Empire and Dwarves, because they've got the organ guns and the hellblasters, that helps quite a bit there.
Yeah. And they've got the pseudo cannons in Trollhammer torpedoes.
It's not bad on stuff like
Wood Elves.
Chariots is not bad on chariot characters because of things like Bowshat team up with 2.
Yeah.
6 again.
But don't they ignore all modifiers still, Bowshat do, with arrows
Of
of the
course
stuff?
they do, yeah. So,
I forget certain armies is decent.
It's okay.
It's just okay.
It's only 35
I mean,
points.
you could take
not
this on.
massive.
You could take this on, say, a Brave Shaman in Ungor Raider units in skirmish formation to get -2 to hit from shooting.
Or gore.
Or Gore, skirmish Gore.
You could. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could do
-2,
that.
so you're not really hampered by shooting.
Yeah, I suppose you could do
But
that.
then you get in charge.
Yes. Yeah.
So next up, Gouge Tusks. During the combat phase, the armor piercing characteristic of any weapon used by this model but not its mount is improved by 1.
Honestly,
You just see it on
That's
it's on
phenomenal.
it's on Shagoffs, it's on Dragon Ogres, like it's great, mate.
these Beastmen have so many options to get AP,
It's really it's just this is what I'm saying.
And
I'm saying it's unnecessary.
and that combines with magic weapons.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Fire render.
It's fire render. It's not just limited to the other ones like to single hand weapons. Magic weapon, Bite and Blade is -3.
Yep.
The Ogre Blade is -3.
Yep. -4 on 6.
-4 and
It's
6.
really it's well good, mate. It's
Combine a foe
30
render.
points is ridiculous.
I really like that.
It made you could put it on a pig.
Okay, let's not go
You,
that
you
far.
put it on a cow.
You could. So, Rune of the Beast Ascendants. Beastmen Chieftains only. Unless this character is fleeing, a friendly Bestigor, Gore, and Ungor herd gain +1 modifiers to their leadership characteristic whilst within this character's command range to a max of 10. I think it's pointless.
Yeah,
25
it's not
points.
bad.
You got Warband.
You got
So
Warband.
you've got Warband.
And if you've got,
It's,
and if
it's
it's on,
unnecessary.
if it's on your
Yeah.
general, they're using your general's command range anyway.
Yep.
Or command leadership
leadership
anyway.
anyway,
In which
yeah.
which should be applied by Warband.
It's just
Yeah.
I just don't really see
No,
it.
I
It's-
I
it's
don't
very-
really see it with a place.
It's very redundant.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly.
I
on.
suppose it's good for like Gore and Ungor if they're in skirmish formation.
But it's only Beastmen Chieftains.
No, but the
Oh, it
lead,
affects
the
them,
leadership
sorry,
bowl,
Yeah, but if they're in his range.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Many limbed fiend.
Many limbed.
Many limbed fiend. 20 points. This model, but not its mount, has +1 modifier to its attack characteristic. However, this bonus attack must be made using an ordinary weapon.
Such a shame that Muscular Monstrosity is 35 points. Such a
You
shame.
can't have +1 strength and attack.
On the Doom Ball.
But
no.
you know what though?
Yeah.
You could
On
take on
anyone.
you could take on a Shagoff, Gouge Tusks, and Many Limbed Fiend.
You can.
As a
Yep.
combination, that's outrageous. Well, I've only got to use a hand weapon. All right. Well, it's ensorcelled, and it's so it's going to be like -3.
It's -2 with Armbane 2 as well.
Yeah.
And then you got the additional attacks. You got 6 attacks.
Yep. 7
Yeah.
if you cast its spam spell.
Yeah, really good, mate. Really good on a Shagoff.
Yeah,
Because it can take both of those on a Shagoff is sick, mate.
Honestly, a
Yeah.
lot of these mutations, unlike sort of the Warriors of Chaos ones, with some were a bit most of these,
Pretty much all of them.
Almost
Are
all of them are
apart from
takeable.
Crown of Horns
and
and
Rune
the
of
Rune of
the
the
Beast
Beast Ascendant,
Yeah.
but the last two, again, these are fantastic.
Yeah. Gnarled Hide, 15 points. Model whose troop type is infantry only. The model gains Armoured Hide 1.
No, if only like Minotaurs were infantry, I'll wait. I'll chuck that on my Doom Ball, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's not.
It goes on those unit. It goes on those characters. Unit champions, mate. That's where that goes. It goes on a unit. champion.
No, it goes on your beast on a chariot.
Well, yeah, of
Well, he
course.
can't because he's not infantry.
Oh, yeah, fair play, fair.
That's why he goes in the Doom Ball.
with that, mate.
Maybe twice.
Good. Good
I mean, use one of them.
Good. Thank you. Talk about that. Let's move on. I've had enough.
But yeah, it's not what it used to. It's not how good as it used to be, but it's with the
It's
reduction
still
armor.
great.
He's still.
It's
I
still
think
great.
Armoured Hide on is very good.
No,
with the reduction of armour, it's arguably now easy.
It's better.
No, it used to be +2 to armor.
Yeah, but armour has wholesale been reduced.
Yes,
lots,
that's with the
and
reduction
lots
of armor.
of people get increases to their armour. Certainly not for 15 points.
Yeah, 15 points is crazy.
And then finally, Uncanny Senses. This model, but not its mount, has +1 initiative.
For 10 points.
For 10
Not
points,
bad.
good. Initiative's really strong in this
Yeah,
game,
not bad.
so the extra initiative is good, worth having.
What you find sometimes, you might take Musket Monstrosity, someone's already taken Gnarled Hide. You
Yeah.
might not take anything, you might still take Uncanny Sense.
Yeah. I think that's where you probably take it. It's not like I really need this
No.
+1 initiative. It's I've got some points left to spend.
It means that your Beast Laws and your Doom Balls are initiative 6,
Yeah.
which is a crazy high initiative.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mutations, apart from 2 of
They're
them,
basically all good.
they're all really good.
And
Yeah.
there's some amazing combos you can get in there.
I will say, Beastmen Brayherds, we are the best men.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, you are.
Get out of it. Just
better
quickly
than
before we
Empire.
start, look at the state of that artwork on page 113.
That is a fantastic piece of artwork.
His head is ginormous.
He's a goat!
Compared to the body, mate.
He said he's massive.
He
compared
looks
to his
like
body.
someone's put a big head cheat on him. Like, his head's massive, mate. It looks terrible.
I will say, this artwork, the whole piece is like these two, the two Gore are fighting each other in a challenge. The Ungor around him just don't look interested.
They do not care.
And you got this dude on the side who's like,
He's right in there, mate. It's cool. So let's get on with
anyway,
the
do you want to start with magic weapons skill?
Yeah, so the Primeval Club at 60 points. Range combat. Strength is a star, AP -3. Hatred, Empire, magical attacks, poison attacks.
Get ready to
Strength
fight.
characteristic of the Primeval Club is equal to the current leadership characteristic of the model that wields it. So at minimum 8.
Amazing.
Like
Yeah.
on minimum 8.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. Hatred Empire is a bit...
Basic strength 8 or 9, -3 poison attacks.
And that's current leadership. It's not basic, so you can improve that
so
by
increase
more
that
Yeah.
warband, so it
That's
could
what
be
I'm
10
saying,
quite
So
comfortably.
you're basically going to be winning everything in the game on a 2
Yeah,
that's not
pretty much.
poisoned, and that's if you don't poison it, sorry, and it's -3.
Hatred Empire
That's
seems
well
a bit...
good.
Yeah, but to be honest, even if it didn't have Hatred Empire, I'd still probably pay
You
60
still
points
take
for
it, mate, for the poison attacks.
It's
Strength
for the
10,
-3.
Yeah, I mean...
Nothing's
I
minus
think you,
No.
with the weapons, you're either fighting over Primeval Club or the Overblade.
Yeah.
Or if you're taking 2 Doom Balls, one on both.
One on both.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot. The Axe of Men for 50
Always
points.
reminds you of the Phil Collins song from Tarzan. Son of a man!
It is user's strength, AP -1, killing blow, magical attacks. Should the wielder of the Axe of Men kill an enemy character, including champions, in a challenge, they gain the Terror special rule for the
That's
remainder of the
good.
game.
Don't have to kill blow them, you just have to kill them.
Just have to kill them. Not bad.
I think it's good because obviously Terror just gives you that -1
It gives
in
the flat
leadership
-1,
for being in combat. You know.
That's only for your break test if you're in base contact
Yeah,
unit. Of course,
that's
it's
solid though.
Oh,
That's
it's
still
good.
worth having.
50 points though.
I think
Yeah,
50
it is.
points for -1 killing blow is too
No.
much.
Yeah. Mangelder.
Mango.
Always makes you laugh. 40 points. Strength +1, -1 AP, causes terror. Any enemy unit that suffers 1 or more unsafe wounds from the Mangelder suffer a -1 modified to its leadership characteristic until the end of the turn. I think that is much better than Axe of
Then
Men.
the X-Men, yeah.
Yeah, but still, I'll give +1 strength, which
Yeah.
is nice. Yeah,
You're
it's
paying
worth
for the killing
taking.
blow massively in the Axe of Men.
You're paying
Yeah.
10 more points for killing blow, and then you get the terror if
You're
you
paying
kill
too
someone in
much.
challenge.
Yeah.
Again, your opponent just does not have to accept the challenge. So you could just negate the entire
Yeah.
half of the X-Men rule.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mangelder is fine, snip snip, all the way, baby.
Yes.
And the last magic weapon?
The Hunter's Spear for 35 points. Range 24, strength 6, -3 AP. Cumbersome, magical attacks, multiple wounds 2, through and through. It's a bolt throw. It shoots
Really
like a
good
bolt
of a
throw.
war hoof.
Yeah, Blitzkill 4? 3 for the Warhoof?
Yeah, not bad.
What's the Blitzkill of the Warhoof? 3. Okay.
Not great.
Okay, maybe not great then.
It's not terrible. Though. I mean, everything's ballistic skill 3
What's the
or
Blitzkill of
worse.
Shagoff?
So,
R2.
yeah.
Yeah, basically everything is better.
Yeah, it's
from it
not-
the same.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's alright.
Regular bolt throws ignore armor saves, though, don't they? Or is they...
No, I think
No, I don't
regular
think so. I
bolt
think
throw.
They-
they're -3. I
Okay.
think they're the same.
So they're just a bolt thrower then. A mobile bolt thrower.
I think so.
Yeah.
You can't move and do it.
You can. It's -1 hit, but you can.
Magic armor. Pelts of the Dark Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 points. Maybe warm with other armor. Already really nice.
Instantly makes it good.
The wearer of the Pelt of the Dark Young improves their armor value by 1. So it's an additional point of armor on top of everything else. In addition, its wearer and any unit that join gain Magic Res 2.
So Magic Res 2 in the core rule book is what,
It's
30
40 points.
Is it 40 points?
Yeah, 20
Right.
points each for an obsidian load.
So you're paying nothing
Yep.
for +1 armor save.
Yep.
On top of any other armor you're wearing.
Outrageous.
Yep. That is really... It's pricey.
Top tier, mate.
It's
Full-
pricey.
It's,
No,
it's not
it's-
pricey.
no, I don't think it
It's
is.
not pricey.
Well, you want to
for
try
what
and
it
buy
is.
other bits and pieces though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but I don't think it is pricey. Because you take that at the Primeval Club.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've not got a ward save, but you are killing basically anything you
No.
hit.
Black and Plate, a classic, 25 points. It's a full plate armour. Only full plate armour in the entire army for Beastmen.
Yeah.
In addition, the wearer has a 3 at wall save against any wounds suffered that were caused by an attack that's favourable.
Well worth 25 points. I would
25,
say.
I think it's worth it just for the full plate.
Yeah, the access to full plate.
And then you...
Yeah.
And yeah.
I agree. Because
Yeah.
especially because you can combine that with what's
Null
it?
Hide.
Null Hide. Yeah, and
So
you've
if I'm safe-
already got a 3
Oh,
up
for a
arm
palm save. You take a shield too.
Take
palm
shield.
save.
Yeah.
Very
Easy.
good.
Rune of the True Beast, 30 points. Enemy models whose troop type is monster suffer a -1 modified to weapon skill characteristic while within 6 inches of the bearer of the Rune of the True Beast.
Very good, because most monsters are 4 or 3.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's including monstrous creatures and behemoths.
Yeah. Also, hilariously, would affect characters on top of dragons.
because they combine these
Yep.
highest weapons.
Well, because their troop type is monster. Their troop type is monster character.
Baby.
Good.
Let's go.
Solid choice.
Very funny.
It's the old Doom Ball absolutely going on there. Ah!
Yeah.
And the Dark Heart is a very common magic item. Single use during the command subphase of their turn, the bearer of Dark Heart can consume it. You immediately recover a lost wound for 25 points.
A little bit expensive.
Yeah, I think it's a touch too expensive.
How much is the healing potion?
35, and for D3.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. It's
not
talisman,
bad.
it's common, it's not bad.
It's not bad, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
That's the best I can give it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Best I can do is $500. Magic standards, Totem of Rust. Enemy 50 points. Every model, friend or foe within 6 of the model carrying the Totem of Rust suffers -1 modifier to armor save rolls.
Oh, that's horrendously worded. Because
So
what
I'm
if like
saying-
half of the enemy unit is within 6 of the totem, but not the other
Every
half who
model
you attack?
within 6 of the model carrying the totem.
I suppose
suffers
I suppose they're trying to look
Yeah.
at the way that the unit carrying is going to be the one in combat with the unit taking the armor save roll, so the fighting rank that takes the saves is taking the armor save.
Why not
modifier.
just say units?
Just
Because
say
that'd be
units,
too easy.
it's poor,
Why not
mate.
just say if the fighting rank is within 6?
Why that'd be too easy?
Poorly worded and
Yes.
even poorer use
Well,
for what it's
I
done
do
for
like the
its
idea.
cost.
The banner is behind the units in combat, so half the units the half your enemy units are not in combat.
I've got a worse armor.
It works out like the guys up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
50 points. For whatever reason, it seems to have either gotten worse or stayed the same as it was in the previous book.
It's stayed the same, isn't it?
It
No,
was better
the-
in the previous book.
In the previous one, if you was in base contact, you got -2 to your armor.
Oh, 2? Oh, okay.
That
And
included
you
the
bang on something that had like
unit
light
there.
armor and you just didn't care.
the only
Yeah.
well, the only unit
Right.
to carry it was the Besticle, so they had no armor.
Well, a bit.
Yeah, so you just didn't care. That was the thing. I just
Good
don't
bit,
think
a
this
bit.
is good
Or
now.
a BSB.
50 points too much.
Yeah.
The Manbane standard, 40 points. All enemy units within 6 of the model carrying the standard suffer -1 leadership characteristic.
That's not bad.
That's
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Expensive.
It is, but that -1 leadership's very nice.
Yeah, when you combine that with stuff like Terror, because you've got a bunch
Yes.
of Terror with Mangelder.
Yeah.
All your monsters.
All your
There's
monsters.
a lot of terror access.
I
and
do
a lot
like that.
I think it's solid.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I like that a lot.
The Vitriolic Totem, 30 points. This gnarled and twisted bow is hung with the heads of the fallen. I don't know why I'm reading that bit.
I think he's the only one we've been reading so far.
Yep. The unit carrying a Vitriolic Totem gains a poison attack special rule. 30 points poison attack is really good.
Yeah, if you put
I think it's good.
mine to all units because they've got the amount of attacks to make use of it.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 2 hand weapon gore.
Maybe. If you spread them out, if you like line hammer and sort of thing,
Yeah.
you're trying to make the most out of the attack. I think you need a lot of attacks to make that worth it.
Or a unit with the Hunter's Spear. Roll that 6 to hit, that's poison bolt for us. Whee!
If it's poison,
Does that just auto wound every
the
single
entire
one?
rank? Does that
I
involve
would assume so, yeah.
No, because you roll a wound each separate rank, don't you?
Yeah, but poison's on the hit. You only roll 1 hit.
Yeah.
And it automatically
Oh, so-
wins.
Yeah. So you go like line hammer, hit the side rank, yes, 12 models dead, mate. That is an absolute Hail Mary.
Oh my!
And then finally, the Banner of Outrage.
That's an outrage.
A unit carrying, yeah, the above is an outrage. The unit carrying the Banner of Outrage may re-roll its leadership test when testing for Primal Fury. 25 points is
I
solid.
mean, you don't. There's
Not
hardly
bad.
any. The only way to get a real on the Primal Fury is veteran for the best score. So
Yeah.
getting a real on your Primal Furies is decent.
So actually,
Yeah.
it does
And the
become
fact that
very
your
good.
gore can take a 25-point magic.
Yeah.
Take a 50-point
50
magic.
point. They can take Turner Ross.
You can take the time of Rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take. That's
not bad.
that's a gore unit banner. I think I'm looking at.
Yeah, I would probably agree.
Maybe a Mino unit. I have Mino or gore.
Yeah, okay, maybe Minos. Yeah,
That was what I'm looking at.
Because your best score can be veterans.
They can be veterans for a point model.
Yeah, so you get that from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Right, enchanted items.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to do this and you can have the arcane
Yeah.
items? Because I feel like you probably want that.
Who?
You.
No, I've had my fun. You two can go last.
Yeah,
now.
of course. You go with the arcane item.
You could take that
I'll
one.
take it. I've got some things to say.
The Stone of Spite, 45 points. Single use, already don't like it. During the command subphase of their turn, if they are not engaged in combat, this character may use the Stone of Spite until your next start of turn subphase. All wizards, friend and foes, suffer a -2 modifier to their casting rolls. I hate it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Wait, it's got no range.
No,
It's the entire board.
I still hate it.
Yeah, but it affects you as
Yeah.
well.
It does affect you as well.
Yeah, I
Rubbish,
dislike
get
it.
out of it.
I mean, you could use it on an army that's taken 2 Doom Balls and no Great Break Shamer.
Yeah.
It's still only 1 use.
It's 45
Yeah,
points.
it's 45 points.
If it was 25, I'd probably take it.
I think I'll leave it.
25, not a chance.
No. Horn of the First Beast, 30 points. We
This, yeah.
sort of alluded to this item
Yeah.
earlier. Unless the bearer of the horn of the first beast is fleeing, any friendly unit that is within 18 of this model may use its leadership characteristic when testing for primal fury.
In fact, it's not a command range.
Yeah, just a flat 18.
It's 18. It's a monster. It's a large target command range.
Mm.
Yeah,
that's very good.
As we said, this is the item probably take. If you're taking a lot of razor on a shag-off, as I just realised.
9.
Yeah, just take this on a shag-off, and you're going around leash 9 for all your pigs.
Yeah.
And all your pigs are realistically going to be getting -3 to their saves on the charge.
Yeah. Really good. And the last one, Skin of Man, 15.
Phil Collins makes a return! Skin of Man!
Beastmen Chieftains and Beastmen Shamans, whose troop type is infantry only. The wearer of the Skin of Man gains Scouts and Vanguard.
It used to be so much better. You could take us on Chariot.
Could you?
You used to be able to take us on Chariot, but
it used to be Scouts and Chariot.
It used to be Shamans only, but it was any type of Shaman. You could take on a regular Chariot, Scout and Shaman.
Yeah, not great.
15 points.
It's cheap, but what are you going to Scout or Vanguard with? Like, there's no units, infantry units that have Scout or Vanguard.
I'll tell you what you do to. Oh no, you can't. I was going to say you scout out your hunter's spear with a vitriolic totem down the flank. So that's probably what you do combine it with the hunter's spear though. Try and get the flank shots.
Yeah. But it's like. Yeah, maybe.
It's just little combos if you want to run it. It's 50 points to run that combo.
You can do it on a Wargore, mate.
Yeah.
So, or
make him the BSB and then he can have the totem.
Yeah, that is true.
Just on his own, just...
Give him a flying carpet and then you'll have to worry about...
Can't say flying carpet, it'd be 2 points.
Well, fine then. Ruin my weekend.
Do that. Or just put a level 1 with Voltide, just so you get all the rules.
Yeah, that is true. Arcane items.
Yeah.
The Plague Chalice, 40 points. If the bearer of the chalice rolls any natural doubles when making a casting roll, not including a double one, the spell is cast as a perfect invocation regardless of its casting value or any other modifiers. However, each time the bearer casts a perfect invocation, they suffer a strength 4 hit with no armor save permitted. Ward and regen saves count as can be attempted as normal.
That is not bad.
That's good, I think.
No,
for
40 points.
I think that's good.
Competing with the next item.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, it isn't. Because, for me...
You're always going to have someone with the next item.
Yeah.
So if you've got a second level 4, you probably have to play chalice.
To be honest, for me, I'd put this on like a level 1 with Voltide. All he's got is Voltide. You're just looking for a double, it's perfect. They can't dispel it.
Yeah, that's very
Doesn't matter, you're only getting +1 to it.
So the next item is possibly one of the best
it's
magic
a 1+
items.
item, really, isn't it?
It's probably one of the best magic items in the game.
In the
combinations.
Yeah.
The Hag Tree Fetish, 30 points. It's 20 points too cheap. Maybe even more, to be honest. Whenever the bearer of the Hag Tree Fetish successfully casts a magic missile, they may re-roll any failed to wound rolls.
So good.
Now we know that's been FAQ to say that it doesn't interact with the Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Any bound items.
Any bound spells.
Any bound spells, but it just so happens to interact within the current game and meta, probably the best magic missile in the game.
Certainly up there.
So we're going to get to the spell we're talking about later.
And the fact you can take this with the summoning from Demonology, which is 2d6 -1 strength 4 hits.
Yeah.
Although you can't swap for both, can you?
Oh no, it's a signature. You can't take both.
You can't take, but you can. Can you take battle magic?
No, you can't take battle magic.
Okay, that's shame.
The Hag Tree Fetish is 1+ in every bit.
It literally is 1+. You honestly, you'll see people saying,
you're going to have it, and you're going to see it in every game.
I have to drop this thing to take the Hag Tree Fetish.
Yeah.
And then finally, the Jagged Dagger.
Mick Jagger Dagger.
The Mick Jagger Dagger. Other Rolling Stone members are available. Can only be used by a wizard that has joined a unit. Before making a casting roll, the bearer of the Jagged Dagger may make a sacrifice. One model belonging to the bearer's unit is immediately removed from player's casualty. The bearer may then modify the casting value, adding the wounds characteristic of the sacrifice model to the result.
So you could just sacrifice a Minotaur and get +3.
No, anyways.
Note that this modifier to the result of roll does not negate the roll of a natural double one.
Do you know what's the best thing is? You really need to get the Voltide off, yeah? We're going to talk about Voltide in a second. You really get the Voltide off, I'm going to join that Dragon Ogre unit. That's +4 on the cast.
It's basically the sacrificial dagger from 7th Ed.
No, you can't, because monstrous stuff has... Is it clumsy? Only monstrous characters can join them.
Oh, monstrous characters can join non-monstrous units.
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-monstrous characters can't join monstrous units.
So you get +1.
Literally 1.
Unless you kill a Wargore.
Savage could kill a character.
Just kill a character, or you Senegal Chieftains.
It's good for 15 points. 15 points for +1 to cast. We talk, like, you know, you talk about items like the Book of Asher, for example, which is +1 to cast and dispel, and it's a lot of points. 15 points for +1 to cast is great.
To be honest, it does say
kill a model.
It's the wounds characteristic of the sacrifice model. So if it's a beast lord who's about to die in a challenge, so I'm just going to kill him, get +1 to cast, and get +1 strength and toughness to this unit, or +3 to cast.
+3, yeah, that's a wounds characteristic. Yeah.
I think Jagged Dagger's alright. I think
15
points.
15 points. I think it's good.
Again, all these items, none of them are common, so you can't mix and match them. So,
no, which is a shame, but also not a shame because it'd be ridiculous.
So basically,
Jagged Dagger and the Hag Tree Fetish, you're going to be getting casting that on like a 5. Can't be casting Viletide on +5 every time.
So to be honest, it's a toss up between whether you want to take the Plague Chalice or Jagged Dagger because you're taking Hag Tree Fetish.
Yeah. I think you have 2 level 4s and a level 1. But one level 4's got a Plague Chalice, one's got the Hag Tree Fetish, the level 1's got a Jagged Dagger, they've all got Viletide. The level 1
probably got Plague Chalice.
I think the level 1 takes Jagged Dagger.
Because that's the chance to get the perfect invocation of
Yeah, but I
Viletide.
think
and then the other level 4 then cast at level 5.
Yeah,
that's true.
It was the other way around. All those arcane items, pretty decent to be honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I like them.
Now, obviously, we've been through the special rules, so we're going to skip straight past those, and we're going to look at the lore of beasts. Now,
sorry, I think you mean the lore of Viletide.
Yeah, I'll take this.
I think you should leave that spell till last.
This is last. Okay, we'll leave that till last. Well, we've alluded to it so much throughout this entire deep dive. Anyway, we're going to start with Devolver then, and Devolver is a magic missile, cast on an 8, range of 15. The target
12 wouldn't have been good enough.
No. The target enemy unit must immediately take a leadership test. If the test is failed, it loses a number of wounds equal to the amount in which it failed the test.
That's good.
It's not bad. You have some options to reduce leadership tests with the banner.
I can't remember what it's called. There's a banner.
Yeah, there's a banner in there.
I think
main standard.
Dark magic might give some modifiers to leadership as well. I think.
Necromancer. You can't take Necromancer.
No, I can't take Necromancer. I think like Dark magic might have some items saying you can't use general leadership.
Yeah.
So you might be able to combine it with a -1.
Yeah. Biggest issue is with this spell. It sounds and looks fantastic on paper. Biggest issue is it doesn't affect saves in any way, shape, or form. I get a 2-up arm save.
Lose the number of wounds. There is
it's like the Terrorgeist Scrim. It's no save.
There's no saves.
Oh, it's no saves. Okay, actually no. So that is good. Yeah, that's really good. I think that's actually really good.
I'd say I'd prefer this to be a hex spell rather than magic missile.
Yes. No, I can feel. But you do at least get to move before you cast this.
You do get to move, but then if your hex spell, it's just like, okay, I don't need to be in. You got 360 arc sight then.
On a chariot, yeah. But
no, if it was a hex as well, you don't need arc sight hexes.
You need arc sights for all of your spells.
Oh, what's he done? A line of sight only hexes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Ignore me. Magic missile is decent enough. Mantle of Gorok. This is enchantment. Cast on 8. Range itself. Until the end of the turn, the cast gains D6 modifier to strength and attacks characteristics. However, if 6 is rolled, the modifier is lost and the cast instead loses a single point.
That's so bad. It doesn't even give you the modifier and you lose a win.
It takes it all away.
It's just, nope, screw you.
I mean, you could get strength 9 with 7 attacks on your. The only issue is it's on your Brave Shaman. Who cares?
He's not bad in combat though.
No,
he's got an alright stat.
He's strength 9 with no AP.
But
yeah, the Monster Slaying Sword.
What if he takes
Dragon Slaying Sword?
If he's got Demonology and he does the old
or Demonic Vigor or Demonic whatever it is.
Give him extra strength and attacks.
Yeah,
and AP,
and AP all of a sudden that's very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. It's like
it's Dragon
Slayer Sword.
But it doesn't actually matter because there's only
because you're only one. There is literally they're not bad, these spells, but you're not taking them purely because of the last
you only
one.
get one of these 3.
You get one of these 3.
If the last one didn't exist, you would see the other 2 all the time.
Yeah, I think
you would.
Yeah. Or you see the summoning from Demonology.
Yeah, but the problem is it does exist, and it combos up with the Hag Tree Fetish, and thus
it doesn't compete with Viletide.
Nothing competes with it.
Magic missile, 8-inch range. Oh, sorry, not 15-inch range. Cast on an 8.
Probably should be 8-inch range.
Yeah.
The target enemy unit suffers 5d6 strength for 1 hit. No arm saves allowed.
5d6.
Which you re-roll all of the wound rolls with the Hag Tree.
Yeah, so 6s against basically everything.
Yeah.
Re-roll it all, looking for 6s.
Are you looking? It's a 6 wound. I don't care, mate. 5d6 attacks. You're being drowned in worms.
Yeah, quite literally.
You're being drowned in worms.
A tide of worms.
It's a tide of worms. A vile tide of worms.
Yeah.
It's obscene, mate.
It's, as I think you said earlier on, it must be one of the best magic missiles in the game.
I think when you combo it as is, I think even without the Hag Tree Fetish, it's still great. Because it's 5d6. Your average dice is going to be what, 15?
No.
17?
Your average dice is going to be
11 on
17.
3, 14 on 4. Yeah, so 17 dice roughly. If you say 18
Probably three
threes
wounds.
of things, you're doing 3 wounds against a big monster. That's half. Like a monster that's not a character.
That's a third of his wounds.
A
Well,
monster
it's
that's not a character. That's half
half
his
his
wounds.
wounds, yeah.
You know.
And you combine it with the Hag Tree, then that monster is
You
just
reroll it
dead.
and he's
You
probably
can
just
you
dead.
can feasibly you're feasibly doing 4 to 5 wounds to a big monster, comfortably.
You can say, oh, 5d6 strength 1, it might not be able to wound everything. The only thing the game it doesn't wound is a steam tank.
Currently it's a stank, and a bone grinder giant.
And a bone
They're
grinder
the only
giant.
2 things in the game that doesn't wound right now, or something that's been buffed. Is there any toughness buffs on spells?
No, no, I can think.
No, there's no buff.
No, it's great. So 2 things.
There's some armour.
Oh, Demonology has some, but the things that take Demonology can't get toughness 7.
Wonderful, yeah. So there's basically nothing in the game.
No.
So it wounds everything.
So 5d6 rerolling all because you're taking Hag Tree. You're taking Hag Tree with this.
Yeah,
You actually
you're
are.
right.
And you can take, I said Hag Tree, and take 3 other wizards with Wildfire.
Yeah, and then just go. Yeah, okay. Well, this one might only do like 1 wound, but I've got 4 guys.
Who
that do it,
cares,
so
mate?
here's
If I'm
4
doing
wounds.
25 d6,
Yeah.
no armor.
25d6. When you think like that is mad.
When you start to boil it down, mate, it's just death. As Scott said, death by 1,000 cuts. It's just those cuts ignore armor save.
Other Taylor Swift songs are available.
Or just other phrases are available.
No, it's a Taylor Swift song.
The only thing is with these attacks is like that Vasa. You get your armor, you can also have your region.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
5 up, 5 up.
Yeah.
For
Pretty
most
much
people, is going to be
best case
5. Best
scenario
case
is
scenario
5.
is 5.
That's if they have access to a region of some form, but most monster characters might not have access to
A
a
lot of them
region.
actually
Yeah,
don't.
no.
Really,
The
it's
best
only
ones do. Like the high
Chaos
elf,
Dragon
the
does,
Chaos
the
Dragon,
High Elf
and
does,
the Tomb King.
and the Tomb King
Orcs and
does.
goblins.
If they take the trousers.
Well,
Of course they take the
trousers.
trousers. Why would they not take the
So
trousers?
a lot of monster riding characters probably do have access to
Yeah.
region.
Brett's got it from a spell.
But I think where this comes in is going after cavalry units, and cavalry units mess up Beastmen like nothing else.
Do you think? Okay.
Because
Whereas the thing is that like it absolutely decimates a unit of knights.
Oh yeah.
You're comfortably
take it.
killing. Because the
Ground
thing
knights,
is, yeah,
mate.
you're comfortably killing. If you can drop the toughness on those knights somehow.
No, I mean,
Is there
I know there might be some spells that increase time, but none that decrease time.
That's what a shame.
But it gives
No,
you-
I mean, even so, it's just like again, if
It's
you do
basically
4
a
to
deck
5
round,
and you kill 5 knights, that's going to be half to 2/3 to 3/4 of most units of knights.
Most
To be honest, it's probably about 3/4 minimum of most units.
Most
Bretonian lances, that's probably like 90% of the lance. There's
That's,
only
that's
one knight
terrifying.
Most heavy cavalry units,
Strength
they are
1, so even Brett's only getting a 6-up
Yep.
ward against it.
most heavy cavalry units. They are what 7 wide, 7
left.
max.
7 max.
You get
really.
5d6 reroll to wound against them.
You could just wipe the unit
Just
out.
a
Yeah.
and that is like
Bit of a swipe of the dice.
500 points down. Most of those units will cost
That's
around
it, and that's the
500
problem. It's all
No,
it's
no.
just the
The chosen units cost
constant.
about 450.
Yeah.
It's the
and they're like
constant
one of the
reroll.
most expensive cavalry.
What are the
Yeah.
ground knights?
6 ground knights are 250.
Okay, fair play.
It's just the constant re-rolls. It's because
Yeah.
if you get a bit of a good run on that first roll of 18 dice, and that's because you could get up to 25. No, you could get up to 30. Sorry.
Oh, you mean on the 5 dice?
Yeah. You know,
You
so
could
you
go
look
up to
at
30, yeah.
So you're looking at go if you get a bit of a rubber to green, you can feasibly
I mean,
just
to be honest,
wipe
if-
an entire unit off the table like that. Mate,
If someone
one spell.
if someone's taking 30 Varside hits, you're like, whatever. And then we can go on about Varside a lot, but
we can continue to wax lyrical.
That is if Beastmen have seen an absolute resurgence.
They've had a glow up.
Massive.
One hell of a glow up.
I was when the game first came, I was going, oh, wait until you see the Beast and they're going to be the best men.
It
They
was
honestly
funny,
are.
It was funny
Yeah.
because you perpetually made that joke that they were going to be great, and then when we started to look through them, we're like, they are great, and then people start to use them, and you're like, oh my god, they are great.
My wish, it's come true. But no, Beastmen, they are currently storming around the top tables. a
Yeah,
lot of
they are.
the
They're
time.
always
They
up
are
there, aren't
finding.
they, in stats?
I'm finding the top ones are really the same lists. Double Gorgon,
Yeah.
But that is-
Chariot
but that
spam.
kind
yeah.
of is generally what
Yeah.
most.
But what I do
Yeah,
like
I
about
like
I do like about the Beastmen, they have so many good options for
I
this.
think they do. Like,
They're not a mono list.
Almost everything
Yeah.
is takeable, and almost everything that is then takeable, you look at and go, that's scary. Like, that's a
Yeah.
threat. That's not something that you can go, I don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can take the minor list, you can take Chariot spams, you can take the Bestigal Gore Herd, you can take the ambushing armies.
You
Yeah.
can take them now. I think Centaur. I think they're good. You know, Cygors with the stone throwers. You can't like they're 36 inches away from you. You know, that's a good stone.
The magic
thrower.
spams, the combat spams.
Mhm.
The only thing your army is going
They're
to stay.
fast as well. They're really
Yeah.
fast.
One-
They
only one
re-roll
warband.
like all those
Yeah.
charges. They re-roll all those leadership checks. It's not like it used to be when you were like Beastmen suffer from leadership and you'd throw a spell out on like a unit of dogs and then like
And
your
half
best
the
in
army
might
would
run
run
away.
away.
You know, it just doesn't happen anymore.
No.
The only thing I'll say that is consistent throughout Beastmen armies is 2 Gorgons.
Yes.
It's in every
Yeah,
Beastmen
2
army.
Gorgons and Razor got Chariots, really.
Razor Chariots, I'm...
Chariots.
If people can get hold of the Chariots to convert to Razor
They're not made,
Warriors.
to be honest,
But you can't get them anymore.
you won't be able to get them, and they won't be able to get them until the General comes out because they're not part of AOS anymore.
Yeah, no, they are now actually, they're
Out of
now
production.
absolute gold dust, mate. They're fully oop now.
I'd say Beastmen are now currently what Bretonians and Toongies used to be at the end of 8th.
Yeah.
Except
Which is
people
mad.
want to buy and use them.
I'll have you know.
They are good.
They are
There is that. But that is it for Beastmen. I would love to go on and on and on about Beastmen. I love them so much. But thank you very much for joining us today in this relatively warm studio.
I think so, actually. I'm quite
not bad,
comfortable.
actually.
I'm
I
uncomfortable.
was expecting it to be hotter.
I'm uncomfortable. Anyway, we'll leave you there. If you enjoy this, watch our other deep dives. I believe there are 4 prior to this.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Lovely.
Yeah,
and
and Goblins, Beasts, Tomb Kings, and
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's not been done.
No,
yeah,
Brett's
Brett's
been
been done.
Sorry?
5. There's
Brett's
5.
been done.
There are 5.
Yeah.
Lovely. Go back and watch those if you enjoyed our content. And if you enjoyed that, go back to the Night Era Mustang Ground to watch all of our other content. Old World and 8th edition.
Yep.
Included. They're all there.
They're all there.
Have a gander. Thank you very much for watching today. And we'll see you next time.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?